and welcome to Elder Scrolls Oblivion Part 8. Yes, we're Part 8. We're actually oddly so close in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order playthrough, as in its numbers that we've done, because that's like up to number 9 now, that I keep getting the two confused because they've just been slightly close to each other enough each time. I hope everyone is going well. This music seems oddly loud today. I've not changed anything, but Barry, let me know if that's drowning me the heck out, and I hope everyone's going well. So today, obviously yesterday, we got our adoring fan, and we successfully killed him once, only once. We only successfully killed him once. So our goal is to try and get him murdered as much as possible. So that will be good. But when I logged in to basically sell some stuff, it turns out the chap is a bit of a jump scare. He's managed to terrify me several times now, because I forget he's there, I turn around, and his goddamn face is just staring intimately into my eyes, and I'm like, I'm not okay with this guy. So that's a lot of fun. I've also learned about some very silly controversies today, which have made me laugh quite a lot. He's still learning proper meat shield. He is, Barry, yes, he's still learning to be a proper meat shield. Before I do jump straight in, I'll just say the first one I've heard about. It's actually got to do with Lego, oddly enough. And it has to do with, and hello Demon Spawn, how are you going? It has to, so apparently Lego released a set for the Fab 5 Loft set, as in like the Fab 5, the television show where the people dress other people, and one of the Lego characters has a leather jacket. And now Lego is being sued over the creator of that leather jacket, because even though it got copied from an episode on Netflix, the creator who's suing Lego says, Netflix technically never asked for me to use the jacket in 2019, but I thought it was just an oversight. However, since you have Legos now, I'm suing you. And I find that absolutely hilarious, that it took becoming a Lego to get this guy to do something, and he was aware of it for ages. But it's a very funny controversy that's going. Let me get us actually into the game there, everyone. Let me hit the play here. There we go. The lovely music is coming for us. That sounds a bit ominous, isn't it? Well, given the fact that we find orchestras coming for us all the time, and that should be fine. Okay, and hello Electro as well. Meat Shield, yes. Our Meat Shield Electro is the adoring fan. He is being one of the worst Meat Shields in the universe currently. He is just, he runs away or things won't attack him, and I'm like, get him, like, because he was like, I'll come with you, I can help you, and so far he's only helped scare me. Must be talking about oh my god, my brain just went, he has a name? Like, of course the NPC has a name. Like, I'm just like here going, adoring fan, who has no name. Let's get in there. What is, out of curiosity, as this is loading, have you guys, what's some of the weirdest things you've ever heard people suing about? Because definitely the Lego one is up there for me, along with the woman who fed her child to African wild dogs and then got mad at the zoo. That was a... There he is, look at his face. Does he have an actual name?
Oh, great and mighty Grand Champion? Is there something you need? Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, perhaps?
He's so intense. Follow your esteemed Grand Champion.
The best. I'm going to follow you.
He sucks as a meat shield as well. Oh god, can I get multiple? Could I have like a small squad of people just following me around? So we're going to actually finish the Countess mission today, but we also have, I just realized, we have enough gold to buy a house, I'm pretty sure. I actually came here in an attempt to recharge my magical items, but the damn people I've been waiting for ages and they're just not coming. And hello Lemons, how are you going? We're going to get a house. And welcome Lemons. It works. It works at last.
Hello, Gildan.
I've not put any other sounds down because oh wait, hang on, Jesus! They just, wow. Okay, a lot just suddenly happened when I woke up. No, you're not the one who hang on. Let's go have a look at me bulk at the cost to recharge things. Oh.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or
No, that's fine. I can elude myself. That's perfectly okay.
Careful, associate.
Where it... You see what I mean? Actually, because he just reminds me of a hobbit. Could any of you explain...
Emotional damage.
That jump scared me. Well done, Demon Spawn. Do you know what would make your day, Lemons? What would make your day? I was looking for this man to recharge things. So, could anyone tell me what is happening with the latest in Lord of the Rings? Because they're making a new one, and apparently something is happening to the hobbits, and I tried to figure it out, and I couldn't find out what was happening, but people aren't happy about it.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Flame shield. Open hard lock, yes! Take my gold. And open average lock. I'm never opening a lock again. Take that. There you go. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because I don't need... If I've got hard lock, it opens everything, doesn't it? Can I go back? Oh my god, no. Why did I do that? Yes. Have you read the alien synopsis from the Hong Kong out loud? Oh, okay, yes. I will... So, I will 1000% do that. It's the most amazing thing. So, hang on. We'll never sit. Thieves suing because they got hurt. We'll never sit right with you. Yes, never ever, right? And hello, Mad March. Thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, okay. So what I will do very quickly is we're just going to take a very brief pause for a moment, everyone, because Lemon showed. She shared. Well, we had on the Discord shared earlier. Lemon shared a wonderful translation from Hong Kong about the movie Aliens, and the description is absolutely hilarious. Ew. Let me just move that over here. So let me read this out for you all, because this is an absolute treat. Hong Kong, bootleg synopsis from the back of the DVD case, Alien 1979. Spaceship people get up from sleeping coffin and have an eat. Computer woman finds strange noisings on planet and astronauts go to seeing. Astronauts find big elephant man who dead then find too many egg. Astronaut is possessed by egg demon and new egg demon is come when eat bad noodle. 7 friends and cat all try to find egg demon before spaceship go home but is hard working. Who will life to escaping? Who is bad milk blood robot? Scream not working because space make deaf. And that's probably the most magical description of Alien I've ever read in my entire life. Do you guys also enjoy that description of Alien? The Oblivion, the bad milk blood robot makes it so good, Lemons. That was the best. The Oblivion music makes it so much better. Agreed. I think as long as it's not some crazy booby traps when they really shouldn't have ground to stand on. Yes, that very much. If you break into a house and you get hurt, that's on you. Alright, so hang on. We were waiting for... blah, 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 blah. So I want to get that hard lock spell because, you've all seen me lockpick, and that ends in tragedy and tears for all of us. So it's best if we just bystep that entire little thing. Alright. So, in we go. I love badly translated things. They're always so good. Have you guys ever seen the YouTube videos of,
What is it?
Well
met.
This woman does songs, but she translates the lyrics through several different languages and then translates them back into English. And they just have the funniest stuff.
Farewell.
Are you... Oh god, there's the stool.
My pleasure.
Oh my god, I thought that person was just
All your
standing.
charging needs.
Ah, yes.
A very small charge.
I'm not going to be able to get a house, am I? I'm going to spend it. So you're this...
Bye.
Where's the chap? Oh my god, I hate him. His damn face. Where?
I hope I can help.
So do I.
May I interest you in some of my fine ware?
No. I don't want any of that. I love the way he says fine ware as well. And may I interest you in any of my fine ware? Where is that damn guy? Please tell me, is it by random chance that I see the lock thing? Oh my god. It wasn't you. It was a guy. It was 100% a dude.
I hope I can...
No, go away. You aren't peasant I need right now. Oh, goblin souls are common souls when you soul trap. Oh, okay, so they're common. Okay, excellent. And you saw them a few years back, Lemons? Yeah, I used to watch them all the time. They were so good. I've looted down here. That dude's gone now. Oh no. Evolve as we can always console command gold into our inventory. This is true. Trevion looks like he's going to try and seduce Jeff. Well, look, you've seen Jeff. Who wouldn't try to seduce Jeff? Where is this man? I swear to God. Like, I finally, you know what? It was worth the gold. It was worth having that extra spell. That's the other thing I was meant to do that I didn't do, which was to put my spells on the hotkeys. I'll do it next time, I promise, she says, as has said every single, they're all gone now. Great. Wait a little bit longer. Well, I guess it is 1:49 a.m. I mean, shouldn't they be doing magic at night? Isn't that a great time to do magic? There's no one around to stop you doing magic. Oh, we're into a loading screen here. Oh my God, where are you all? What are you all doing? Get up. Go away. Where?
Can I help you, associate?
I'm never going to see him again, am I? I'm gonna take this from him then. That's mine now. You don't... None of you get this until he comes back to me. Is it you?
Good day.
I swear to God.
I offer the finest goods
there
and
we
lowest
are.
prices.
Yes, this. Give me. Yes, thank you. Now,
Thank you.
Go away. Oranter. Thank you, Oranter. I probably could have made you like me more. You know what? Screw it. Doesn't matter. We've got our lockpick. It's fine.
Good for you.
We're good. Let's. We're trapped on a banister. It's also still fine, everyone. It's under control. If all did that in a couple playthroughs, so could make it spells at wizard houses. Just console command in the money. It's just like easy peasy. So where do we actually, because we'll go finish the Countess mission, everyone, but where should we buy our house? Where should we buy our first place? I was thinking maybe up in Bruma, because everyone seemed to be quite a big fan and I was told that it has a lovely place. But I'm open to options. And hello, Greg, how are you going? Figured I'd get here at the start of the stream instead of the end like last time. Fair enough. Did you, Greg, get to see some of the Benny Hills fights? Because on the soundboard, largely due to your suggestion with the, I can't remember because there was a Benny Hills fight at the very end of the last stream with the skeletons, and I can't remember if you managed to get to see that one, because we finally have the soundboard sound working. Well, the stream deck. It was so great. So there's these two skeletons, and they set off a trap where it was a swinging log trap, right? And they couldn't go around it, and so they kept running into the log to get me, but they couldn't get past the log, so the log would swing up and swing back and damage the skeletons, and the skeletons ended up just killing themselves.
I hope you bring good news.
Have
you recovered the Madstone?
I have. Yes, I have.
I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped... but to actually hold it in my hands.
I hope she's not like married or something, because you just know that like
congratulations.
Her significant lover does not get talked about anywhere much as much as this Joy. Like,
this Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye.
Ooh.
I hope it serves you well in your future journeys.
Thank you. I assume it's not as good as the thing I just gave you. Can I have that back? And Big Hairy Yeti, how are you going? Talos be praised indeed. I was better until I saw that little goblin hair. The little goblin hair? The little goblin guy. We've managed to kill him once. Before I went to the city, Smiths, the weapons are complete, but they have cool names. Oh! Cool names are part of the fight. Skingrad has an awesome house, though I've always preferred the Wizard Tower. Okay, and that's DLC, right, Electro? Little Goblin. Jeff is very attractive, thank you very much. Jeff is... I such as the Benny Hill raid, but I don't really know what you're talking about. The last one I saw was Star Wars. Okay, yes, alright, no, I think that's okay. So, that's okay. And hello, Nicely, as well. Hotels Protect. The waterfront house is always a good starter home. Okay, because we don't have too much money. So Anvil is 3,000 but has a quest attached to it, requiring you to be known around Anvil. Waterfront is 2,000. Okay, and Anvil House is a good quest though, so if you want to get a house with a bit of adventure, go for it. That sounds like a really good way for us to avoid doing the main quest forever. So that sounds good. Can you buy the Imperial House from the Vinci Malisaria at the Office of the Imperial Commerce, which is found in the Imperial City Market District? I came to the office early and switched as many M&M keyboards as I could. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, Former. Some might say I'm a monster, but others would call me a nomster. Obviously, that was now a joke that I'd read that, but the idea is still hilarious. Yes, Wizard Tower is DLC up near Bruma. Okay. So, can I just want to know how much.
This, I can only speak to.
Are you absolutely serious?
Yes.
Are we not friends? Have I not done enough for you?
I appreciate the gesture.
All right, what does she like? She's okay with coercion. Joking is not something she enjoys. Boasting is, she likes to be admired. Huh. Neutral there. Oh no, that's neutral, that's happy, that's very go screw yourself. And that's sort of, I'm a bit iffy about you now.
No, you do me too much honor.
Oh no, I should have saved that. Let's do that.
Is that so? You're well done.
Well, that didn't help us at all, did it, everyone? You too like to be admired. It's fun. We got the adoring fan, and so far, if you get admired, you get a meat shield that doesn't work as well as a meat shield in this. At the Pirate House, it's kind of cheap to upgrade and has good returns. The Pirate House. Interesting. If you're going after Anvil House, go prepared for the undead and the like. Ooh, all right. Huh, we've got so many choices here. It looks like you're standing way. I know, right? It looks like I've come straight up to the countess and I'm just like, I've got the stone for you. Like, just uncomfortably close. Like, she's like, social distancing, dear, please. Sorry, that's oh, screw yourself. the way to explain the faces. So let's start with her. Okay, so how about we do a poll then? We'll do a poll to see which house we should buy. Barry, if you could go, or we go after Barry, if you could chuck up Pirate House, Anvil, and the Waterfront. And you guys can pick which of those three you would like us to do, whilst I, make this lady madder at me. I would ideally like to... Oh, okay, that's okay.
Remarkable.
Oh, no, God. Oh, I don't want her to hate
revolting.
me. Yes,
You're
okay.
wasting...
Well,
please, I'm
I did nothing.
embarrassed,
That
but
was
thank
absolute. That was the worst. That was just uncharming. That was coming to go and shake hands with someone and dropping water, not on them, but near them. And so they sort of take that awkward step back and you both looked at the water that you've spilt. It's not that you've done any harm to the relationship, but you've definitely not won yourself any points. Let's start again. Oh, admire me!
Really now, you're such a charmer.
Am I?
Oh, please.
You've not been saying that. Oh, dear Lord.
What a great... You're revolting.
Yay! Did she just say I'm revolting? But she went up in points? Pro gamer move. Pro speller. I don't think you can afford anything other than the Imperial House, though. How much? I've got like 3,000. Hang on.
All right, I get it.
Wait. Shush, woman. I need...
Good luck.
I've got 3,000, Barry. I've got money. Money, Barry. See, 3,271. As long as I don't spend any more and I just start hitting that bribe button, we should be okay. Hi, I would like to
I'm listening.
Yes, like me more. Oh, is that it? We're maxed. I can only bribe you. Oh, speaking of, okay. Are we friends yet?
It's a matter of trust. And I don't trust you.
And I mean, you trusted me to get your goddamn...
on your side.
This little guy is just... It's like a horror story. You know, where you just turn around and it's just there. Staring. Hello. And okay, good boy. Just get in my way. That's perfectly fine. You do that. You do you. We could also sell some stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of things on... Here, we'll put this... How many necklaces can I put on? Could I just put on, I probably can't put on every single necklace, can I? I think I should be able to. Like, look at that. Jeff could just have all of the necklaces on. It could just be like a lot of bling. Okay, so again, just to go back to the Lord of the Rings thing for a moment, because it turns out I actually know very little about Lord of the Rings. But, and I've been told my explanations of it leave something to be desired. But with the rings, because there's technically like a lot of them, right? There's not just the one ring. Could you, in the Lord of the Rings, before the major one got destroyed, could you collect them all and just wear all the rings if you wanted to? Like, I understand it would make using your fingers quite difficult with that many rings on, but is that possible? Or like, is it kind of a only one ring situation? Okay, hang on one sec, let me just catch up. So Imperial, she is so Big Harry Eddie. I would be so tempted to stab her. She's coming close to the list, Big Harry. We have a kill list up, so we have about 4 people on the kill list that once we get to the end of the game, we're coming back and we're just going to murder. So, okay, so Anvil is definitely out. So Imperial House is 2K. Okay. Today I saw an ad that said radio for sale $1, volume of stock and full. I thought I can't turn that down. Well done, Former. I love it. And King Zingle, how are you going? The pink hair? Which one has pink hair? Oh, the orc? That's purple. That's the purple hair. And, it really makes the green pop. I mean, look at this orc. That's peak seduction right there. I've never wanted to be with a video game character before I made this, Jeff. And I suddenly understand all those people who have waifus. I mean, look at the beauty. I guess a yellow, not green. You mean the adoring fan or beautiful Jeff? That is a special orc indeed. Especially beautiful. The odd green one. Jeff is beautiful. Little endgame. I thought Nice and Easy Soren just needed the main ring, because if you had the other rings, then it was meant to control. My understanding is, if you have the other rings, Soren got the rings and he made the rings and he was like, yo, leaders of all the other groups, wear these rings totally for no reason at all, shiny shiny. And then the other people were like, the elves were like, this is deception, takes rings off. The dwarves were like, we're greedy now. And the humans were like, haha, corruption. Was my understanding of how it went, because his ring was meant to control the leaders, and that way he would control Middle-earth, because his ring could control them. But I was just wondering if you could stack them all and have, like, at least effectively brass knuckles, if anything, nothing else. Okay, so we the purple, I'm blind. It's very Hulk-like. It is indeed King Zingle. It's a majestic beauty that I find that after your retinas have been destroyed from staring at her long enough, your mind just envisions the true beauty, and it's very easy to look at, especially when blinded. So, I guess we're stuck, guys, and we're just going to get the Imperial Market District house, since we're apparently poor. So, go to Vinci at the Office of Imperial Commerce, which is found in the Imperial City Market District. So, before we, was that... Yeah, we've turned a quest and we're going to get a house, because once we have a house, we can dump all our junk. Like, we're currently using a box. And then after that, we could either do a little bit of arena fighting, or we can attempt the Fighters Guilds as well. Why am I... And you said it's in here and it's the commerce place. Of course, traveling at night, the best time to try and get things done. Where is... I think I have actually seen the commerce place now that you mentioned that's a thing. Haha! I've walked past it. Excellent. So let us wait until the day, since apparently these guys are not 24 hours. On max... Oh, why not both? Brass knuckles whilst being maximum corruption. The waterfront is a cheap house, but I'd refrain from calling it a house. Oh god, is it just like a little hovel? I did not wait a long time. You cannot wait while in the air. Hey, buddy. Him and his little torch there. So, before I do forget, as we're speaking about beauty standards, how do you guys feel about the cartoon M&Ms? Because this was the other very silly controversy I heard about today. on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being when I look at the cartoon M&Ms, I feel exactly nothing, to 10 being when I look at the cartoon M&Ms, I want to dump my significant other and date them. Where would you say you lie on that spectrum? Out of curiosity.
I'm listening.
Shack Hut. I agree. Eminem deserves his own cartoon. Oh my god, Eminem the singer.
What?
I would 100% watch an Eminem cartoon, because it would just be absolutely insane. Buy a house.
Why? I mean, of course.
What?
All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront.
Is this what we're buying? Are we buying the hovel? Do I want to buy the hovel or wait longer, guys? I thought we were not getting a hovel. I don't think I'm ready to buy. I would like to keep my... he has very chaotic energy. I don't think I'm ready. I don't want the hovel, but... No. Should we do an M&M poll? An MMO...
That's okay.
This is true. Barry, why I
care.
consider what I want to do, could you put a poll up? And the poll can be either you are attracted to the cartoon M&Ms or you are not. And we'll see where everyone's lying, because depending on where you are on this poll, I have devastating news for you. This is true. Okay, we'll buy a hovel. I guess we can treat the homes like Pokemon.
What can I do for you?
I would like to buy, yes.
Really? Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key.
Let's
You'll
have a
find
look.
it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at.
Thank you for
You
upselling
may
that to
want
me.
to spruce it up a bit with some furnishings. I'd suggest talking to Sergius Verus at Three Brothers Trade Goods in the Market District.
Sure. Okay. So we're
Take
now
care.
poor, but that's okay. We have a hovel. Let's go to our hovel. So where did she say? The 3-something district. So we want to go to the waterfront and our hovel. I'll just figure that since we're already at the market district, I'll talk to this person, because maybe I could buy like a really nice bed. I like how Barry has not created our poll about the attractiveness of M&Ms. Barry, why do you not want this poll? Is it because it's has the word meow in it? Homeowner has. It does, and now I can't unsee it. Big Harry. Oh my god. The house has upgrades. Okay, excellent. We are now lean-to owner, shack owner, and ho. Should I re-download Skyrim? The download size is not long, but definitely isn't short. Download it and then add a bunch of mods. Add the train mod into Skyrim, and that's the train mod is the one that makes all of the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine, and it's absolutely hilarious. You working on it? Okay, excellent, Barry. Thank you.
May I help you?
I was just wondering if you were taking executive mod rights and being like, no, not this time. We're putting a stop to this one. You should do it. Having a hovel surprisingly helps most people save money. Oh, really? Just having a place to shove our goods. You, sir, can you... Do I buy from...
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Touch of Frenzy. Frenzy up to level 6 for 30 seconds on touch. Oh, bound to death. Oh, right. That thing that we have. I thought there would be like a little...
He is dead.
I probably have to go to my house first, don't I? Oh. Shoot,
Jensine is the lady you want to speak.
Oops, okay. Oops, we're doing a quest. I meant to read that, but I clicked through. Oh my god, I really need to stop knocking things over. I'm so sorry. Wait, hang on. Were you?
What can I do for you?
Oh my god, your voice is also... You sell things for my Oh, yes.
The Black Horse Couriers run...
No, that's not... Never mind. Ignore that. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Let me just knock over everything in your house. Let's go to look at our hovel. I'll figure that out later. So this is our home. Hang on. It is concerning that 3 people voted for the former. I'm not trying to judge though. Wait, hang on. Has the poll officially finished yet? I was gonna download some historical armor and weapons, but then add Macho Dragon, Randy Savage. That sounds great. I've seen, you know, Tommy Wiseau. I've seen him. I am attracted to them. Excellent. So 4 of you, at least, 50% of you in the chat are attracted to the M&Ms, which is good. Well, unfortunate for my next sentence, but good for you. There's this YouTube series Polygon did called Enter the Skyrim, where they play through Skyrim with an increasing amount of ridiculous mods. The train mod is cool, but turning the trees into Mickey Mouse gloves is even better. Oh my gosh, that sounds hilarious, Greg. Damn, I was hoping for Thomas to take Ancient Dragons. The glasses and pink hat sell Macho Dragon for me. 4 out of 7 said I'm a excellent. Okay, so basically what's happened is there's a bit of controversy now surrounding. Is my home this way? Now surrounding the M&Ms because they've changed the sexy M&Ms. So that was the brown one and the green one, which were the girl M&Ms. And the green one, who had like knee-high boots, they've now changed her boots to sneakers. And the brown one, they've changed her heels, which were stilettos, to kitten heels, which I, as someone who has no concept of actual fashion, and I would not know what shoe was which shoe if you showed me it. I don't really know what that is, but apparently it's devastatingly unsexy. And a gentleman has been quoted as stating, M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous, until until the moment you would not want to have a drink with any of them. And so that's the devastating thing that's happened with M&Ms, is they've made them, they've made it so that you don't... Where is our house? I thought that there would be like a little thing telling us on the waterfront. But all of these seem to be trade houses. Is there a big sign or something? What am I actually looking for our house? Because I was thinking when you guys were like, hovel. Do I need to... Are you my hovel? Can I just go into... I'm going into there anyway. Oh, the green... So the green arrow is it? You have failed this city. This is true. Goodbye. Only the green one. I have a half-scale statue of her. Hang on. I had to answer the phone for work, but my vote would have been no. The yellow M&M with the beautiful voice. Oh, the peanut guy. The peanut M&M. I like... Only the green one. I have a half-scale statue of her. The green... Okay, so behind the wall. Alright, it's behind the wall. Okay, I actually honestly thought that green marker was a different quest. Oh, okay. I thought that. Yeah, never mind. It's not auto-opt. Yeah. I'm back. My mind is just so filled with the thought of sexy M&Ms. Forgive me. But yes, I just really like the idea that people... and I read a few other comments on the internet, and some people are very, very unhappy with this change. Is this me then? Okay. Now that I've arrived at my new house in the Imperial City, I may want to head over to Sergius Varus at Three Brothers Trade Goods to secure some furnishings for it. What, this isn't good enough for you, Jeff? You don't like this? You don't like this lovely hovel? Can I just drop goods and they'll stay here? Or do I need a chest? Oh my god, can you just not... I'm in my hovel, dude. Like, this isn't bad. I mean, like... This is pretty good. You could put like a really nice cage here as well, and like still have space for everything. And that's really what I look for in any house is cage storage. So let's go over here. Let's go. Adoring fan. Adoring fan is just always there. With Lola Bunny and Space Jam. I think they did do something to her big hairy yeti. They were like, I remember that. There was something they were doing to... I think they made her chest smaller. And that made people very unhappy because, you know, obviously Lola Bunny was very important to some of them. I always find it very funny when people get mad at a cartoon character being less attractive. Oh my god, we were just here. What a lovely start with... Wait. That's not the Fighters Guild. That's something else. Oh my god, we were literally here moments ago and I've forgotten where... Ah, no. Three Brothers, Three Goods. Okay. Didn't something... I learned today how passionate M&M fans are. They are very, very passionate lemons. Not wise to trust it though. Oh, okay, so It's not a good idea, Electro, so definitely get a chest if I'm doing anything. Okay, thank you. And have them displayed on shelves and stuff. The furry community was despondent, yes. Very
Tertullian,
despondent.
Sergius, and Cicero, the three Verus brothers. I'm Sergius.
Okay. Yes. Can you... He was who I wanted
offer the finest goods
Oh.
and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Sorry, I just realized, like, my jaw literally dropped when I looked at the prices for things. Why are you so expensive? I mean, I'll buy this because I have to. Why would you?
I appreciate your business.
Dear Lord, you people are just...
Be seen.
Why are you all so... Everyone is too close. Can we get away from Jeff, please? Just... That's so expensive. Now we're going to have to go... Now we're just going to have to go on an adventure, aren't we? We've got no choice. What if I wanted to retire? What if Jeff wanted to retire? There's no chance. Because everything costs too much. His voice... The voices so do not match their... often do not match their face. It's absolutely wonderful. Fully deck at your house. I like to leave a bunch of single arrows in a basket next to my bed. I like that. Just leave the arrows. I'm sorry. I spent... Okay, no, there's more. Okay, excellent. I see. Oh, and it came with awful clothing. Thank you. And a paintbrush. Brilliant. Thank you, sir. So we're just gonna chuck a couple of things. No. We'll put that away because we can't wear that. We'll put that... I'll come back to these at some other point, maybe. Like, there is probably a lot that we could actually sell here, to be fair. That I'm just ignoring. Those are all our things. I don't know what happened to that. I guess we'll keep that on us. And we can probably steal a bunch of stuff as well. Okay, how much weight do we have? We have a lot on us. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, hang on. That's got uses, that's got uses. Blade of Woe, that can just... Okay, it's a quest item, we cannot remove it. That's 820, dear lord. Just trying to like... You know what, that one's almost gone, so we'll put it back. We'll keep the silver longsword. And I guess we'll just be screwed for everything else. We're not really wearing this, so I can put this away for now. Can I wear multiple rings? Because I have multiple fingers, so it only seems reasonable that I get to jam. No, why would you let me wear everything? Okay, fortified block, fortified agility, resist magic, fortified security, resist magic, fortified light armor, chameleon on cell. Oh my god, what constant effect? What? I'm 20% invisible. Is that what that means? I don't want that. I'll put that on. Here's me like going, I think that this is correct. No, I want to put things away. So we'll put you away and we'll put you away. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything here. I have an unpopular opinion in this channel, but dear God, Team Talos has some questionable hair. That question being, why? Do you mean this hair here, Greg? This lovely, lovely hair in Oblivion? It's fancy because she's a lady. Let me put her on the screen. The Adventures of Jeff the Bork Orc, if you will, and a trusted, adoring meat wall. Exactly, a little adventure guy. And hello, Painted Dizzy. How are you going? You know, something positive, someone to talk to, listen to whatever. Just wanted to be around good. You as a streamer, as this community always made me feel. Let me just, hi, maybe this isn't the time or place, but I'm not really okay right now. Depressed as meh. I definitely know that feel. Just want something positive, someone to talk to, listen to, whatever. Just want to be around good. You as a streamer and this community always made me feel welcome, so I guess here I am. I don't know what to do with myself right now other than just be here. I'm very sorry to hear that you're feeling that way, Painted Dizzy. I definitely myself have days where you just kind of are like, I'm not okay. So hopefully I can like make your day a little bit better. Feel free to talk it out if you want to. If you can help in any way, let me know. But yeah, it's not fun when you feel that way, so hopefully it passes soon enough. But good vibes your way are coming from me, Painted Dizzy. Truly, I do mean that. And do 100% feel free to talk. It's you know, stuff like that. I would like to believe that we're a supportive community here, so definitely 100% feel free to talk about it. Oh, good. Everyone is being supported. Fantastic. 20% invisible, just walking around missing an arm. That would be a good part. Yes, wouldn't it? Just 20% of myself missing. That's putting in the Goblin's Fire impression. That one's surprise. Hang on. If Funny Oblivion videos can cheer you up, Painted, you should check out Wilbur. Oh, he is. Yes, Lemons. Painted Dizzy. Lemons is very, very correct. I have watched some of Wilbur's stuff, exactly with the Khajiit, who is, I absolutely love him. He's hilarious as the little sidekick. So that is also very, very fun. I like the interpretations to it. I do like that, like the 20% off. So, what? Now that we've done that, we've done our quest. We've been robbed blind by that man. Now that I've arrived at my new house, I may want to head over to Sergis. I've already done that. I brought my horrible things. Well, I'll do a different quest then. One of the shopkeepers in Markdisser Imperial City has informed me of another shop that opened recently. Apparently the shop's prices are so low it's undercutting all their sales. They're collectively looking for someone to hire to investigate as they suspect foul play. I was told, what do you mean foul play and undercutting somebody? That you just put your prices lower? I was told to go speak with Jensen at her good as new merchandise store for more information. I kind of want to go murder something, to be honest. You know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do a quick murder of some animals? Because that's always fun. And we'll go to our little... Because I think when I beat all the animals in the arena, do I get... Wait a second. Will Adoring Fan come into the arena with us? Will we be able to use Adoring Fan in the arena? What do you call a meeting of liches? Necronomicon. I love that former. That is fantastic. And hello, Hannibal. How are you going? We're about to go... Oh, no. I need to go talk to this... Oh my god, Owen, do you not remember that you were in love with me? Have you forgotten that? And hello, Leo, thank you so much for the lurk.
Well,
oh good, the boot worked as well.
The messenger of death. How's our new
That guy's so much annoying.
Huh?
Oh yes, Mighty Grand Champion, is there something you need? I know, right? So Hannibal, we have set ourselves a goal on this channel to get Adoring Fan killed as many times as we can throughout our time in Oblivion. Because he respawns now. So we're trying to get him murdered as much as possible. So I'm hoping that,
Okay, based on your abilities, here are your
I'm hoping
choices.
that he will go into the fight.
Do you want to fight one boar and one wolf, or 2 wolves and 1 goblin skirmisher?
Is the one boar like a super boar or something?
You've got it.
Because
I'll have the boar and the wolf brought out to the arena.
She's so
now
happy.
Get up there and give the people
and thank you for the
what
work
they
as well,
paid for.
Lemons. Bedtime for you, Leo? Well, thank you for the luck and have a good sleep. Alright, so let's...
Yeah, I know you.
Oh my god, they're so snarky. Time for murder, everyone. Let's go. Do I have a weapon? I do. Oh, I'm invisible. Wait, hang on. So am I invisible now 20% of the time? So is it 20% of the time that I'm invisible? I'm so confused as to how this one works. You feel kind of sorry for that guy? Oh no. It's going to hurt later on. It's going to hurt later on? Okay. But absolutely not. Excellent. So... No, Adoring Fan! You're supposed to come in and be murdered! Wowzers. That is a big dog. That is a big wolf. Why are they not eating each other? I would have thought they were. We also got a boar on our Grand Champion fight and we accidentally attacked it. So this is the, Oh no. Oh. My Stream Deck has decided that it doesn't want to play with us today. Hang on. There we go. This is the Benny. Why does that music just make everything better? Oh! They're learning. Oh my god. They're just trying desperately to get to me. Look at it go! We'll stop that for now. That is great. Just, Pen, does you reckon just 20% more stealth? Just 20% more. Oh my god, how did you get up here? My cheese, you're ruining it! My cheese! What have you done? What have you done, you monster? My cheese! I was talking to chat and everything. Oh my god. Let's go back there. Dear lord. So hang on. Oh god, why am I not jumping? Okay. Okay, hang on. It's less fun when I'm on the ground. There we go. It's not letting me jump up anymore. That's weird. I'm slowly sliding down this little thing here. Oh, this is such an awkward fight. Can you imagine cheering this on in the crowd? They're like, yeah, go, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we paid to see. He's now stuck inside the thing. There he is. Okay. Oh my god, I can actually take things from him. Yay, team us. So, you're still, you look invisible, but absolutely, probably just 20% see-through, just 20% see-through. Chameleon can be detected by noise. Invisibility hides you completely. Why is it how effective it is? Okay. I'm sure this wasn't intended. You can jump from the fire straight up into the spikes and stick there. Oh, can I? Really nice, knee. Ooh, that would be neat. Oh, there you are. You coward. I haven't gotten you murdered at all yet. What does she say? Because if we finish...
Great show.
All right.
Well,
so I think we've only got one more to do.
Well.
Why? I didn't read that.
We're just not ready.
Oh, the time. Okay. Because if I finish the boar, like the one boar by itself, then that will be all the creatures defeated. I'm just interested to see where this goes next. And jump from the fire straight up onto the spikes. Interesting. Okay. So as we have our little nap here.
Stop talking already.
Oh my god. Jesus. Like, to be fair, how long do you think she was sitting there on the stool and I'm just standing there not talking? Like, that was like 8 hours and she's just like, start talking, you freak. You're just standing there. Ready for a match.
We're just not ready.
What, why? Did I not wait any time? Did I not actually... It's... Oh my god, are you serious, woman? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll wait 3 more hours. Are you going to shout at me again? Is that what you're going to do?
Stop talking already.
Yes, you are.
Well.
I'm back. She's so shouty.
Well.
I need to...
We're just not...
How are you not ready? What do you mean? Is it because I've not slept or something like that? Because it's definitely within the time. It's 11... Do you just not do Sundays? Here, let me sleep 21 hours exactly. And bigger creatures to face. They also change slightly with your level. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll just kill the boar and then I'll have to come back in a bit. Okay. So, the other thing, I guess, is we can try the Fighters Guild. Because that was a side quest we sort of didn't really do. And they should be good. So I've waited 24 hours. It is now 8:25, so she won't like that. So we'll wait 3 hours again. And there's so much waiting. Like, Jeff is just down here sitting like, can we do something?
Well, where?
Oh my god.
We're just not...
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Do you know what? Screw it. I don't want to fight your boar. You go enjoy yourself. I'll figure out what... After all this waiting, he's so creepy. Look at him go. So my understanding is if I just find any fighters guild, we should be, because we started the quest. I heard rumors of an attack on, that was a really old one, isn't it? The priest and priestesses were killed at the altars desecrated. It might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. That sounds cool. Why haven't we done that? Why haven't we gone look at the dead priests? There's the Nin route. I must sneak to, there's the Dark Brotherhood, which we haven't done. I have joined the Mage's Guild. I have found a shrine and spoken to her followers. Find the heir. No, we're not doing the main story, apparently. Doorway has appeared on a small island in Niblin Bay. I should investigate. And these are all... Oh my god. Have we just not got the Fighters Guild anymore? Interesting. Okay. And hello, Dang I Plays. How are you going? I am an orc, yes.
It's all over,
oh, no,
Lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
I didn't mean to do that.
You have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
Why do I have 40? No! I'll just load into an earlier save. I'm not giving... I'm so stingy in this game. That 40 is my... Jefficide this minute? Okay. Jefficide this minute. So that's a hard save then? But yes, just... we are... She's the pro Orcerer. I will show you... What I meant to do was I meant to show you my orc, but instead I attacked a guy and now we're doing a Jefficide. That's one of the DLC. I've never played Oblivion. Well, fair enough, Dang. I haven't either. This is my first time, and it's fun so far. Would highly recommend. And hello, Shasta Diesel as well. How are you going? You did the quest for the Fighter Guild. Need to talk to someone in the charge to get one. So I do need to just keep talking. Yeah, because I thought I had like.
Fight! I'm on your side.
Are you ready? Oh my god, this is the one time he's ever fought. The one time you've ever fought, and I have to. What are you?
Stop right.
That took him a while. Haha. Hang on. What I will do is I will summon. Oh no, Scamp, come on. What well, oh no, I'm now in the water as well. What a mess of a fight this is. Are we all just going into the water? Can I resummon the Scamp? Do you think I actually managed to kill one of the guards? Oh my god, what is the Scamp doing? The Scamp is also confused. Oh my god, yes, we managed to kill one of the guards. Yes, excellent. Are the other guards mad, or does it stay? No, the other guards are mad. We're actually seeing. Oh, and there we go. There goes Jeff, everyone. And Pokemon music. Indeed, I did, Dag. Indeed, I did. Our little Pokemon fights. So we'll go back to our lovely save here, and we will go find a Fighters Guild to talk to. So any major city has a Fighters Guild, right?
By your
like
support.
1000%. And Dang I Plays, thank you so much for the follow. It's very cool of you. It's the Pokemon music, right? It wins everyone over. 1,000 points well spent. Yes, I think that's the first Jefficide in the game we've been strong enough to kill things. Of Jeff's armor. It is a very nice look. I mean, look at that. It really accentuates the attractiveness of Jeff. In Sky Oblivion 2. And the Elder Scrolls and the Pokemon music. It all goes together. So are you Dang a big Elder Scrolls fan then? Are you like, have you played like a lot of Skyrim in that case, or Morrowind? So we're going in. Wait. Local map. Because I've never actually played an Elder Scrolls game until I've started playing Oblivion, and I'm absolutely loving it. Which of course I would, because I've apparently bowed down to the altar of Bethesda. in Anvil, Shendril, or oh, okay, so I've just gone to completely wrong place. Excellent, thank you, Barry. So Anvil and the other thing, so blah, blah, blah. Where is Anvil? Everything keeps going, go to Anvil. There it is. You, Hobo Town, where are you? Come here. Castle Anvil. It's probably not a Hobo Town. It just looks smaller. Let's go. The Australianness. For like 10 years. Have you, okay, so dang, have you I just realized dang I plays. I actually tend to say dang as well. So I'm gonna have to be careful when I'm like saying dang and cursing something out, lest you think I'm like suddenly yelling at you mid-game. So you've been playing it for 10 years. Have you bought multiple copies of the Skyrim, or have you just kept the one copy? Because I know like every other year Skyrim goes, a new edition is here. They sold their soul to Microsoft and will not be coming to PlayStation 5. Bethesda can suck it. Oh, okay, Greg. So they literally won't come to PlayStation. I didn't know that Bethesda wasn't coming to PlayStation 5 at all. Interesting. You take it as a personal attack on you, Greg. They were like, in their business meeting, they were like, Greg's using a PlayStation 5. And they're like, what do you mean? Yeah, he's using a PlayStation 5. Well, then he's never getting a Bethesda game. I love the idea of that. You bought every Skyrim there. Okay, so dang I plays, if you've brought every single copy, right? Have you noticed, was there any copy that you're like, this is actually my favorite version of the game, like my favorite copy? Like, were there big enough distinctions between them? There's the Major, you know what? There is the Mages Guild, and I think I do need to talk to them anyway. So whilst I'm here, let's go have a quick chat to these chaps. And hello, Aussie, how are you going? Thank you so much for the lurk. Single copy for you, Shasta. So you like, Shasta, did you get the original Skyrim, like that came out, or did you get a copy along the way? Out of curiosity. Gregorino has been a loyal customer. He's bought Skyrim 5 times, but F him specifically. They keep track of your Skyrim amounts that you've brought. Oh, I should probably wait. Can I take... That's right. I can take things now, can't I? Because I'm a mate. Ooh, hang on. Wait. So, I've seen our precious... I'm going to get very... I'm getting very golem-like over these soul gems now. All right. Okay. Adoring fan. Don't let anyone see what we're doing. Soul gem.
Take whatever you want. It's none of my business.
Okay, good. Shush. Don't tell anyone we're taking the soul.
Take whatever you want.
Is he going to keep saying that? What?
I didn't see a thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I feel like as I'm trying to sneak, as I'm sneaking, he's there and he's like, yo, you're totally not stealing stuff and I'm cool with that. I hope no one else hears this. Dude, chill. I'm stealing. I don't want any of that. So, PC, because you can mod them up. Yeah, because I think it's just, with console, it's just so much harder to mod things. And some of the mods on PC have been absolutely insane. Actually, I'm sure I must have asked, out of everyone who does mod Skyrim, what is your favorite mod to use? You played it originally, Barry, on the 360, but you have it on the PC now. Fair. Do you like the PC version better, Barry? I got so upset when I found out that Microsoft brought Bethesda and made them exclusively. Bethesda originally didn't want to make it exclusive. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that it was exclusive, dang I plays. I was unaware that had happened. I really don't like that because Microsoft owns literally everything now, it feels. I'm very concerned because they bought Blizzard and I'm a hardcore Overwatch fan, so I'm just like, what are you going to do to my to my Overwatch? So Soul Gem hoarding and scroll hoarding is part of a parcel of Elder Scrolls. It's just the thing you do. Nope, I have SE, so what? Excuse my stupidity. What is SE? Specifically, Shasta. I'm probably very obvious and you'll say it to me and I'll just be like, the facepalm time has begun. I brought 2 on Xbox 360, 1 disc PlayStation 4, 11 digital PS4, 11 digital PS4, the VR version and the anniversary edition. So I've actually brought it 6 times. Okay. Oh, 11. Okay, now I'm with that. Okay, great, Greg. So, what is the VR version like? Do you like the VR version better than on either, like on the consoles? Out of curiosity. I brought the OG Skyrim, then I got rid of it, and then I got Special Edition, never got the Legendary, and then I got Anniversary Edition. Anniversary Edition is your favorite so far. Okay, what about the anniversary edition? Makes it your favorite. How did our athletics go? Makes it your favorite. Oh god, no, hang on. Oh, this is very hard lock. Okay, quick save. We only got the spell for hard lock. You've run out of lockpicks. That's okay. We have a save. And hang on. Let me bring my mouse back up. Well, for Skyrim, I love expansion mods. Oh, hang on a sec. Expansion mods, so for the best is beyond Skyrim, but I also love mods that lure things into the game that weren't in the vanilla. Oh, so like they actually add more story to it, Lemons. Like it doesn't just end. Is that what that means? I will ignore this if I can't get it, probably on like one tribe too many. Oh, special edition, of course. Okay, yes. See, as I said, the facepalm time has begun. The moment, like, people will like use acronyms and I'll look at it, I'll be like, no idea what that is. And it's like, think about it for a second, Talos. And I'm like, no thinking. We do not do that here. Okay, well, that's fine. So I can just see the soul gem. It will just taunt me. I'll be back. I'll get a spell and I'll come back and then I'll open you and I will have you and that will be fine. I'm just wanting to know if there's any... Okay, I think I've circled around. Yes, it looks like I've stolen any... Ooh, letters. I hope they're they're recipes. I'll take that anyway. I was hoping they were like personal letters to someone. And just read their mail. I figure if we're doing crimes, we might as, well do like a federal crime of opening other people's mail. So we're just gonna wait here till some people have come anyway. So, I don't know, 9 hours seems like a good amount of time to wait. Oh, okay, so the anniversary edition is 60 frames, 60 frames per second and way better graphics. Okay, and you, Electro, you have 2. One is the Elven cartography map mod.
Good to see you.
What does that do? That's interesting. Game of the year for Oblivion. Game of the... Was there a Game of the Year for... Oh, I imagine there would have been, right? Would have had all the DLCs and stuff. And loading screens are a thing of the past. Yes! I've heard that, especially on like the PlayStation 5. My god, everyone is just...
Safe travels.
Wowzers.
Hello, guildmate.
Hello, this guy, this mohawk. I feel like this is a punk rocker who accidentally fell into priesthood.
I'm Verilor.
Let's have a chat, my friend. Let me just 100% catch up here on you all, so I'm not ignoring anyone. And a lot of features from mod creators. Oh, that's cool that they added from the mod creators. I play Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 5, as in the PS5 version. It's my favorite because they added a bunch of stuff, so it feels like a new game, really, because they've made it fresh. Oh, that is neat. Like, I would love to go back and visit some old games that I really like that I can't as much because I've played them so much. So it's great that they've made it so fresh feeling, that you, like, played it. Like, it feels like a new game. Though double check that. I think it's F9 to load a quick save. True, Electro. I probably should double check that. I have a lot of trepidation about that because I sort of screwed myself over in Fallout too many times by pressing buttons and I would accidentally revert when I didn't, but I should just double check with this one. I'm just upset that I can't play Elder Scrolls 6. I'll be building my, oh, is that the Elder Scrolls, is that like the one that's online? I'll be building my own PC this year though, and then I'll get Elder Scrolls. Oh, okay. Because I have, yes, the online one, the MMO, I have heard some very wonderful things about that. Not necessarily end. Bethesda just made it to so Skyrim was pretty bare bones in terms of the lore, as they didn't really adhere to the lore of the games previous and what those games said about the land of Skyrim. So those mods that deepen the lore will add towns that were mentioned in books in past games. Oh, that is so cool, Lemons. Like that, a proper deep dive into the towns that should be there. And hello, Shinshish, how are you going? We're talking to some mages about some stuff apparently. Very optimistic about, okay, excellent, going to be good. And yes, Painted Dizzy, I definitely know that feel, especially when it feels like you try so hard and you don't get results. So that is a feeling that I know very well. I myself, whenever that happens, I do personally just jump into a game. I usually end up jumping in Overwatch, but it really, my heart does go out to you, Painted Dizzy, because it really sucks when you just get into that headset where it's just, you don't have the energy to do anything, and you just, it feels like as much as you try, you just, it doesn't change anything. Fortunately, like, when I do get like that myself, I just kind of try to think like, I know it gets better if I can just get through this now. So if I can just deal with what's happening now, like as much as you can, it does, you know, there is that, as long as you can push through, though. I know it just sucks when you're in that area. I think it's taking too long. The amount of time is making people have much higher expectations. Oh, that's never good, Lemons. Whenever a game, so that's like the cyberpunk treatment, basically, where everyone was like, we have huge expectations, and then it got rushed at the end. In Discord, when I'm not in the middle of nowhere and can fire up a computer, it changes the map. Oh, cool, Electro. That would be awesome to see. Always felt a type of way when someone tells you be a man kind of hurts. Yeah, nah, I hate when people say anything like that. Like, be a man, even, like, there's obviously the female version where people say, you know, you need to be more of a woman and stuff like that. It's never great when people do that, especially when people just stereotype on things. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, and barriers, yeah. It's not good for anyone's mental health when people are like that. It's like, just let people be people. And hello, Sphinx, how are you going? Why are they so ugly? Isn't there a mod for them? Sphinx, why are you not attracted to anyone in Oblivion? Look at this guy. Look at that adoring fan. He follows us everywhere. And this guy, he's beautiful. I mean...
A terrible crime.
Sphinx, your beauty standards are too high. Drop them way down low. You need to think next time, like with Oblivion, what you can do is buy a potato, Sphinx. Because that basically looks like every Oblivion face. And just every morning get your potato and look at your potato and be like, you're so beautiful, potato. And then eventually you'll trick yourself into believing potatoes are beautiful. And then when you look at Oblivion, you'll be like, these characters are absolutely gorgeous. They're the best thing I've ever seen. What a fantastic way that they've animated a potato into a real life human. It's good advice, I think, Sphinx. Let me know if that works. I always liked how they look. Def someone's for it. I think... To be honest, Lemons, I'm digging their look because they're not the most beautiful, but they're so distinctly them that if I were to see their picture anywhere else, like out of context, I would be like, these are Oblivion characters. And I love when something is like just sort of more iconic for something. Like you look at it and you're like, I know what that is. They're so goofy, I can't take it seriously. Potato training, Sphinx. It fits with the charming light atmosphere for Oblivion. It does. My parents used that potato trick. Great, just the potato trick. Are they supposed to be wood elves? I can't. I think. Wait, no. I remember you guys told me all the elves do war crimes and are horrible in this game. So they're villains. We'll just call them that. But I think they are perhaps meant to be wood elves. I dated what my com called a deformed witch. My beauty stands a ground low, ma'am. A deformed witch? Your mum called a deformed witch? Oh my god. Jesus, that's a description, isn't it? Can you imagine you introduce your significant spouse, like your significant other to someone, and your parents go, oh, it's a deformed witch, well done.
Outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
Okay. Gang.
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very unique method of robbing.
Ooh.
They pick on only the men. If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gauguin in Malona. Let's just say Gauguin is intimately involved and leave it at that.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I want to do that. Let's go find out about the sexy thief lady. Oh my god, why is he like this? He's just so intense. Do you have...
associate.
Wow.
To earn a recommendation from me,
She's very...
you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process.
I'm thinking with her, this is the other thing I like with Oblivion, is when you look at people in the game and you try to associate them with something. For me, she looks a bit more like a piranha when she talks, with the pointy teeth and the way her face is stretched very thin and she's going cross-eyed. Oh my. Ma'am, are you okay?
Unlike some frivolous tasks you may
look
be
at the
given
teeth.
at other
Do you see what I mean?
halls,
Can you imagine?
This is a serious
like
matter
hundreds of
and
her
has
little, disembodied heads swimming around, just
Are
nipping
you
at you if you go
prepared?
into the water. Like a... Yes, I'm ready.
Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages
They say that a school of chorale can strip a cow to the bones within 60 seconds. Swimming in the wild Amazon, the wild chorale. It's just...
with even more missing. The Council has asked
Oh
that
god.
I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so.
I definitely... She's so cross-eyed. I love it. Why me? Go on.
We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn.
It helps if
only
when you drink
common
from your
link
can, you
between
drink from the
victims.
part with the hole.
You are to travel north.
Pro tip for anyone who has been confused by can technology. They have, as you can see, there's like a little hole there, and when you put the tab and you make the hole, if you drink from the side with the hole, that's actually the best way. Don't drink from the other side, because then it comes out of the hole and it splashes on your face, and it doesn't really go into your mouth area for consumption. It just goes on your body area for soaking. So drink from the hole, everyone. Helpful hints from Talasan on how to manage daily life. Okay, well, I'll go kill this person for you then. That's fine. That's another quest. But what I actually wanted to do was I want to do the sexy thieves people. This one. I've heard an all-female gang of thieves is preying on the man. I don't get map. Someone out here. Let's go. They look short enough to be. I just always feel like elves should be tall. Something cool about Bosmere, wood elves in Skyrim, is that they aren't vegetarians like most wood elves from other fiction. Wood elves are strictly carnivorous for the most part in Elder Scrolls. That is very cool. It's a very nice like switch on it, like just eating all the meat. She wasn't wrong with the witch. Pretty much anyone short and pointy is a wood elf. Why is it getting worse? Why is their beauty getting worse? Here, let me cleanse your eyes, Sphinx. True beauty. And here, just because, you know, I feel like after putting you through that, we'll give you a look at that. Even more seductive now. You can see every part of the orc that you never wanted to see. We'll put our clothes back on. The reason for that is that all forests in Valenwood aren't allowed to be harmed in any way. So if a Bosman needs vegetables and wood, they need to import. Oh, okay. So it all has to be imported. Not only are the elves racist in Elder Scrolls, I think most anyone can agree in town are as racist towards each other. Drink from the hole? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I thought you were directing me in the game, and I remembered I just had a speech about telling you to drink from the hole. I thought the non-harm plants was in the ground. And, quote, drink from the hole. Barry, would you like to add that to the quote list? It's easy to forget about mental health when you put too much into everything else. I agree, Painted Dizzy. It's an issue that I tend to do myself, is I tend to push myself far too hard in things, and I kind of forget to, you know, actually consider my own emotional needs. So it is mental health is one of those things that it's incredibly easy to be ignored, because it's incredibly easy just to go, if I just push a little bit harder I can get through this, or, you know, it doesn't matter, I can deal with it. But it does build up, and it can definitely take its turn and like just take its toll on a person. What armor type do you specialize in? Bold of you, Electro, to assume we have a specialization. So I specialize in whatever's landed on my body at the time. I really should specialize. So currently we've got heavy raiment, but I think if we actually look at our skills, so if we actually have a look at what we've got, so we have, that's not it. Our heavy armor is 42 and our light armor is 28. It's heavy armor. There you go. It's heavy armor, everyone. Things you know. There we are. So who...
Hello there.
Hi.
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Thank you for that, Barry. I'll wash my eyes out with some cleaning liquid. But Sphinx, the beauty! Another thing about Brosmere is that no meat killed by wood elf should go to waste, according to the religion. That means during war, devout Bosmere must kind of cannibalize the other side. I like them even more, lemons. That's fantastic. Okay. Stupid side note, but that's reminded me. So I possibly didn't hear this correctly. In Lord of the Rings, there wasn't a point where the dwarves had a war with the orcs and then the dwarves ate the orcs, is there? Because I'm currently under the impression that that was an event that happened, and I feel like I've been misled on this matter, like I misheard. But that wasn't a thing, is it? That the dwarves attacked the orcs and then they ate them. I heard it was, and I want to confirm.
Oh, you heard about that? We were trying to keep it quiet, but people in this city are far too nosy. Very well, since you said you want to help.
And I am a girl, let me steal.
You've heard all the details about the gang of harlots running their little
gang of harlots
here in Anvil, have you?
Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's
How does
been
that
going
go down?
on for some time now.
Wouldn't the men know not to do it then?
The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it.
Like,
Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine.
Oh my god.
He cared more about their charms than my own.
Like, I'm just saying, right, if you live in a town and all the men are like saying to each other, oh yes, when they invite you out into the middle of nowhere, you get robbed. And then a lady comes up to you and she goes, would you like to go to the middle of nowhere with me? You've never met me before, but middle of nowhere? Wouldn't you just say no thank you? It seems like an easy thing to not do. But most widows don't follow Bosnia religion. No, they all should. They all should. Lemons. Cannibals forever. Widows are the most chill race in... They're the most chill race. Ooh, Shivering Isles armor is going to be interesting. Oh, I'm interested in that. We should probably do some DLC, shouldn't we? Dwarfs did fight the orcs. I don't know if they ate them. It wanted to corrupt them. That's what I was confused about, Shinshish, because I knew that they had fought them, but the eating the orcs threw me off. Went to war. No, dwarfs did not. Okay, so that did not happen. Okay, they did not actually eat the orcs. Excellent. That is not a problem, Lemons. Just like in Aliens, you feel free to pop off with all the lore. Anyone is welcome to just pop off with lore in the game. I deeply enjoy it. Fun time. Take the risk. Meet them in the middle of meet them in the middle of nowhere. I would absolutely love to meet them in the middle of nowhere.
When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking.
What?
He was carrying a precious family.
Well, I didn't think they castrated him. I'm assuming that men would be reporting that if they were being castrated as well.
My mother, and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold.
Sure.
Can you help us?
Sure, I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can.
Updated the Siren's Deception. Okay, let's go meet the game called them Harlots. That means we're allowed to call them Harlots. Let's go find some Harlots! Yay! I've discovered that Madeline's husband, Gorgon, was carrying a family heirloom in the fourth mirror. She's desperate to get the ring back and is offering 100 gold for its return. Okay.
I hope the reward will...
Tell me more about the Harlots.
All I can tell you is that the best place to
Flowing
start
Bowl.
is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a Gogan may be able to give you more information.
Where is Gogan? Is Gogan at the thing? Ooh, hang on. Has that actually updated our quest? Yes, it has. I should speak to Gogan. Okay, so we want to go this way. Yes! Harlots. Let's go. Melonia looks a bit like the orange I ate the other day. The one that gave me poisoning. Oh god, Lemons. She reminds me of that orange. I dislike this woman. She has a very orange face. Oompa Loompa woman. Indeed. I love the shades that they give the characters here. Let's go this way. Gotta take some more steps and celebrate the wins when you can on the... Yeah. I very much agree with Barry on that painted Dizzy. It's... When you're putting in others before, yeah. It's one of those things where it can be... Especially if you're someone who's quite empathetic, you can end up putting a lot of yourself into others, especially like when you see they're in need, and it definitely just can be incredibly draining. A lot of chat happened while I was gone. Rather than reading, I refreshed the page. Clean slate. I'm all caught up. I like that, Greg. I like that. It's like, and everything has caught up. Like, haha. Oh, he's doing that. Did chat happen if you can't see chat? So you, in theory, Greg, you could just be like, and absolutely no one talked since I wasn't here. They knew I had to go away. They knew it was important. Talos, in fact, stopped the game. Like, you can just go off that mindset. I like that. Just like, everyone, we gotta pause. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
So,
Any new books you've been reading?
A friend gave me the Book of Deidre. It's an interesting study.
I feel a bit creepy in the house.
Not my favorite work, but many enjoy it.
What a lovely conversation between... Ooh.
Hey,
hello.
Take whatever you want.
Oh my god, dude!
What?
Why do you have to scream?
What?
I didn't even want that.
Be seeing you.
Ooh.
Hey, take whatever you want.
I think we're missing the guy. We're busy stealing. Hang on. Did you go downstairs?
Sorry,
Hi.
but I need
Don't
to
go
check.
anywhere.
You want?
No problem, Sphinx. Thanks so much for dropping by. Have a good rest of your time zone. As far as I can tell, you're the only... Exactly, Greg. Where someone offered to send you 1 million... Damn, I don't want to end up in Buffalo Bill's basement. Well, I respectively decline. Oh, back to class, Sphinx? Well, hopefully, the programming's not too hard. I think that's 6 lampshades. Sometimes I just want to scream and smash something just to let things out. Yes, that... I know that feeling too, when it's just... You've got so much emotion and energy and just everything inside of yourself. It's like... You just want to, like, punch something. It's like, it would just be easier if I could just smash. Fortunately, at least in video games, my characters can do that. Though I have learned that I definitely shouldn't in real life smash anything, given what happens to all my characters in video games. I'll get arrested.
See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut.
What? You're the
Yes,
one that
it's
was,
true.
like,
I
out
lost the
there
family
sleeping
link
with
to
other
those
women?
signs. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not
Don't
ashamed
sound
enough
ashamed.
to ask for your help.
Oh my god.
I was sitting in the flowing bowl.
So let me tell you my story.
The most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in.
He
with
looks
an
so
equally
happy. His
attractive
wife is
Imperial
right
woman
there.
Following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing. Harlots.
Are
Trust
they
me, it's
harlots
not me
if they
to
didn't
think
sleep
that.
with him,
I
though?
want to save what's left of my marriage.
Probably, like, when you're telling that story in future, don't get so excited when you remember the pretty woman right next to your wife. Just like a low-key, if you're trying to save your marriage, it doesn't help if the person you were trying to cheat on.
What a mess I've gotten myself into.
You two okay? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I cheated on this they were really attractive. It was totally worth it. I think it's a, have you done the get the ring? Oh, I haven't yet, Greg. I have it on a list though. I did actually get it on my list. He got hustled. Yeah, he got hustled. I don't know if we'd call them, hearts though, since they didn't sleep with him. But yes, actually, thank you for reminding me, Greg, because I picked it up earlier. And that was what I wanted to do, because it seemed like a lot of fun and fairly straightforward. So where is this tavern? To the tavern, everyone. Let's go find out what's happening over there and get some more money. Actually, speaking of money, have you guys heard of wealth psychologists? They're a specialized brand of psychologists.
Quite a piece of work.
Don't I have a specific quest? Trick them into removing the flowing ball. Okay, so I just need to talk to...
I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy.
Wow, okay. I want to see if I can make you... Ooh, Barry, your favorite number. So he likes jokes. He's okay with being admired. He is really into coercion. Okay. Golly, tell me your secrets or I'll like me or I'll stab you.
Yes, whatever you say.
I think we may have accidentally found Angulin's kink here. Oops. So that one's...
I'm not buying that one. Blab. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well, we made it worse. We definitely made it. Feelings suck. They do. They do indeed suck. Like, I just wish you could turn feelings off sometimes. I want that.
That's a bit excessive, don't you think?
Oh. No. Yes, coercion.
Don't! Please! I'm sorry!
I think I've made this worse.
That's
and Boom,
pretty
thank
good.
you so much for the lurk. Your character's freakishly tall. Everyone looks up to you. I know, right, Greg? Everyone must look up to me. He's into being dominated by Jeff.
You're a big,
I'm
fat liar.
I'm making this so much worse. How am I doing? Am I getting this wrong? I'm not getting this wrong. You like
Whatever
coercion?
you want. Don't be silly.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I've made this worse.
Not bad.
Oh, I've made
You're
this worse.
full of it.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine.
Good one.
This is perfectly acceptable.
You're No more. I
Yay!
doubt you really
He's 40
mean that.
again. He was 47. We'll take this as a victory, though, right? Never forget. Does anyone understand how this part? So, Painted Dizzy. The idea behind this part is fun, right? God damn it! Drink from the hole, Talos. Apparently, I've downgraded to child tonight and cannot drink. I need a sippy cup or something. So the idea, Painted Dizzy, is you can bribe them and they'll like you more because people like money, as has been demonstrated in society. Also, if you've ever seen the animated film Spirited Away, and they have these 4 different quadrants. So we'll start this here. And the idea is you want to get as much of the color thing in the square that they like as possible. So this guy really likes when we coerce him because some people are into that. And you shouldn't kink shame unless it's the kink where they enjoy eating feces. You should shame those people and they should be shamed. But then you also want to get with the ones that he doesn't like this, you want to get the smallest ones. So since that's small, I'll click that.
You're a big, fat liar.
He's obviously not pleased with that. I'm going to rotate this because that's the smaller
Sure,
one there.
that's
And I was
cute.
hoping to get a bigger chunk there. I've made it so much
I have
worse.
no choice.
And as you can see, Painted Dizzy, I'm in fact actually quite bad at the game. But what I'm doing is I'm keeping at it before I throw a bunch of money at him.
Yes, whatever you say. Not bad. You're full of it.
I'm making it worse. Goodbye.
Are you sure?
Rumors.
I heard that
That was
Velvin
much
Beniris
worse.
is
We
trying to
started
sell
on
off
47.
Beniris Manor. Hopefully the new owners will
Barry,
clean
I
that
deeply
eyesore
enjoy
up.
that you wrote the sentence. Talos has actually started getting the hang of it, and then Talos did that. Yep. It's painful when you get the hang of it. I don't know, that always ends in pain. Every time it just hurts. So tired of this. Tired of not being good enough, of failing so many ways when trying to do better than one. Yeah. Keyword started, Barry. Keyword started indeed. Let me just
That
talk
layabout,
this.
you can find him wasting time at the Count's arms.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
It's a big town.
He's so angry
Hell,
at me.
It's a big county. You stick to your part, I stick to mine, all right?
Okay. Can I make
So?
him... I'm gonna do it again.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's a good
doubt-
one. That was a good
Blah,
run.
blah, blah.
Yes.
What a ball.
We're up to 30. But yeah, no, I definitely Painted Dizzy. My heart definitely goes out to you. It definitely sounds like you're in a really, really rough spot, and it's one of those things that I definitely know that feeling, that sort of overwhelming hopelessness where it just feels incredibly endless. All I can say is, like, from my own experience when things get like that, is that I just try to remember that it does get better, eventually. Even though at the time it sort of is like, dear Lord, I hate everything. But hello, Adeka Monteri, how are you going? I hope you're going well. The fact that people you aren't talking to refuse to blink is creepy. This is true. Wow, her face is just frozen like that. Like, can you imagine? She's just stuck like this mid-conversation. She's like, stop talking to him. I need to get out of this. So, coerce?
Whatever you want.
It always ends up worse when I rotate
that.
things.
You're a good one.
I hate him. I've made this so much worse. I've made this so much worse. Oh my god, he hates me. He absolutely hates me now. Man,
I'm
come back.
Mirabelle Monet. I run the forecastle, a boarding
He's
house
just
for sailors.
glaring at me now.
Sorry, I reserve my beds for seamen.
Deck, I believe that we met in Fallout, didn't we? In New Vegas, or am I incorrect there, Deck? But how are you going? I hope you are going well.
Arvina Thelis is an odd one. I've heard some strange
currently
noises
hunting
coming from her
harlots.
basement. Watch yourself around the forecastle. Sailors despise landsmen and won't hesitate to
excellent.
treat them to a good beating when they're in their cups.
Oh, okay, sure. So she has nothing else to tell us. Where are the harlots? Oh,
Talk
wait.
to Faustina. She's got a proposition for you.
Oh. Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on. Her name is Homewrecker.
Never seen you here before.
Wait, hang on.
You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. And I'm sure you wouldn't mind making a little extra money.
Oh,
I've put together a gang. We make money by luring fools out to the middle of nowhere and robbing them blind.
Is Jeff going to be the seductive thing?
Weak-willed men who are easily fooled into believing they will have their way with us.
She laughed without opening her mouth.
I'll leave the decision up to you. If you want to join up, meet us at the Greggan farmhouse around 11 in the evening.
I'm sorry, but will this game actually let me use Jeff to try and seduce men?
And one more thing. If you breathe a word
Because we all
of this
know
to the
where this
city
is
guard,
going.
You won't live long enough to get whatever reward they're offering.
Ma'am, I want to join.
Just to be perfectly clear, we're not prostitutes. We do everything on our own terms, and the men never, ever lay one hand on us.
That's brilliant, because the reason, everyone, I want to do this. So you're at a tavern. You've just come off the ship. You've been at sea for months, and this comes up to you and asks you to go to a location by yourself with them. Do you go? Moving house, still at the old house with nothing. Oh gosh, Deck, when I moved house, I had a day like that where you're in like the house and there's like nothing there, but like you've got like the coffee and that's it. You're like, the coffee can move in the car with me, but I need the coffee. I do know that feel. I boiled water in a tin can on the stove. Oh my god, you boiled the water in a tin can. How well did that go? Have an internal lining, so it should be good. The tin didn't have internal lining. Well, for Stana, I'm out. I wanted to be a prostitute. Exactly, Greg. It's like, well, for Stana, I wanted to make money legitimately by sleeping with people. Do you get? Oh my god, adoring fan. Oh my god, adoring fan is that. Oh my god, that gets so much better. So think about it, right? So, oh god, I'm invisible. So this comes up to you in a pub, but this chap is like behind them the entire time. That would 100% feel so awkward to flirt with. I was like, so I fill up on my map location. Map. Can I? Okay, I can't do that, but we'll go here. Yes, it's travel time, everyone. We're going out. We're going to go. We're going to become fake prostitutes. That's not every day you get to become a fake one. Let's go. Org STDs are the worst. Oh god, an Org STD sounds like something that just kills you. Like just straight up takes you out. So we'll go through here. I wish I had my horse. Come on. There he... Oh, we haven't even gotten him murdered yet. If I can't get this chap killed by the end of the stream, I shall be very sad face. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it, adoring fan. Time for murder. Let's go find these women. So far away. It's such a lovely area just to walk in as well. Oh, and I can hear seagulls. Oh, that's cool. Because, like, when you're in the middle of the forest, you can hear hawks. But when you're here, you can hear... Yes, so, that was right. Also, wealth... I'm a fake hooker in spirit sometimes. The coffee is... Fair enough, Ozzy. And the coffee is good? That's good to hear, Deck. Because I myself go through so much coffee in a day. I'm like, I need the coffee. On days, like, moving, I could not have moved my house if I did not have coffee. Molecular acid STDs. Oh dear lord. How long will I be streaming tonight, Deck? So I've been streaming since 8 p.m. It's 9:35 here. I'll be streaming till about 10 p.m. Or just a little bit after. We've been going a little bit closer to 10:30 previously, so probably at max an hour, I would say. About that. Oh, about another, Barry's like, about another 30 minutes. I'm just enjoying contradicting Barry these days. Oh, the Siren's Okay, it's not actually called the Siren's Deception. I feel like that's sort of playing your hand. I've arrived at Gwendon. I'll need to wait until around 11 in the evening to go inside and find out what Fastana and Signia have in store for me. Are they going to rob me? Are they going to try to seduce me? I'll be seduced. Wait, no, I know what happened. Oh, that answers my question. You know, earlier I was like, wouldn't you just say to the women no? But then here I am being like, take me now, women. Let me go inside. Oh, I can't. I've got to wait till... Can I? Wait, can I? Door is locked and no one seems to be home. Okay. So we need to wait till about 11. So we'll wait 11 hours. And wait. That face. Can you deal spells in this one? Would you deal fire at just find someone to burn for me? I have fire, so we'll see. Painted Dizzy, I can do spells, so I will try burn someone for you. I just use up all the mana on the burning. Unfortunately, my powerful spell only like. Actually, where is Adoring Fan, everyone? Have we lost Adoring Fan? Because I could save and burn him to death. And I think we can count that. I guess we can count killing Adoring. Where is my fan? He better not have gone home. You can't stop obsession with a sleep schedule. Excuse me, sir. You're not a true stalker. True stalkers take, you know, hardcore cocaine to stay awake and stalk people. I am so offended right now that this man has disappeared on me. Absolutely offended. But give me a second, Painted Dizzy, and I'll burn the heck out of this chap. Take me now, woman. All right, I'm back with the other. Excellent, Lemons. We're about to try seduction. Our Adoring Fan has abandoned us and is going to be burnt alive when he returns. The Adoring Fan got lost in the whorehouse. He's back there with the whip. Oh my god, can you imagine? I'm here waiting, and then it's Adoring Fan that comes up and is in the house, and they're like, take your clothes off. And I'm like, no, that's my minion. Also, you don't look at him. No. Okay, the worst coffee I've had was with the water heated by two. Deck, I like how creative you are in heating your coffee. You're like, I will find a way to do it, one way or the other. It's about 11. Do you want? Oh, I was meant to walk in the door. That's awkward. Oh my god, that bed looks lovely. But before we go back, that's so awkward. They're all in there waiting for me, and I'm outside just walking back and forth, like doing this, and they're like, is she going to come in? You're surprised. Whoa, Shinshish, we managed to kill him once on last stream. Animals killed him. He hasn't. Greg is correct. He's a clone or something. Stuck in a sidekick purgatory for crime. Exactly. Hi.
I see you decided to take us up on our offer.
I have.
Good. We could use another gal in the gang.
Okay.
Here's
that's
how
fine.
it works. We case the flowing bowl for a likely subject. Namely, we look for a married guy who drinks a lot.
Does he have to be married?
Then we'll send you in there where you charm the man and get him to come out to some location we pick to rob him.
I have very low charisma in this game as well.
We make him take off all his clothes, which is very easy, by the way. While they're helpless, that's when we spring the trap.
Which is very easy, by the way.
So far, we haven't had to draw one drop of blood. The best part of the whole thing is that the men are so embarrassed they won't tell the guards. So, the bottom line is, you show a little skin, just a tease.
I'm invisible.
No one touches you. What do you say?
So, I get the feeling that whoever wrote this plot, like this side quest, was going through something at the time, and I'm all here for it. Every 3 days, so we have a tracker for when he dies. Exactly. Our goal is to try and see how many times we can kill him, Shinshish. I'm very hopeful about it. The way years are, it all just goes as the blah, 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 blah. So that was what we call a failed sentence there. You see, I started reading out what Lemons said, and then what I did was I decided to take the English language and just go, well, that's garbage, and not use it. So I'm going to try that one again. The way years are in Elder Scrolls, so they are arranged in eras, and eras start and ends with a consequential event that alters Tamriel, politically, physically, etc. What happens, Lemons, if nothing happens? Like, does an era just go on forever? I say burn low. Oh, we're going to burn. Don't worry. What if I say no?
Well, that's never happened before. I suppose we'd have to kill you. I mean, we can't have you going back to Anvil and ruining the whole plan.
I have no desire not to be part of this plan.
It's so much easier and more lucrative to say yes.
Are you sleeping with me?
Or are you here for something else?
I'm here for Gogan. I'm not. I'm here to become a fake prostitute. Why won't you let me be one?
You're working for the city guard, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it.
Well, it looks like we're burning this person.
I should have
dizzy.
known after I faced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose.
Oh, that's even more funny.
Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, no. I now have to murder them all. We were camping and had no kettle but had a generator, so we cut a power cord, separated the negative and positives, and then got a milk container, filled it up with water, then got a little plastic bag and filled it with water and put it in the middle of the milk carton. Turned the power on and the outer water heats inner water without risking contamination. That is so clever, Jack. That's awesome. Then nothing will happen. For example, the first era went on for nearly 2,000 years, while the third era went on... Right, lemons. Okay. Oh god. And we're out of magic. That's okay because I stole a bunch of stuff earlier. Hang on. So let me just get our do I have sorcery? I do. Excellent. Hang on. Ma'am? Which one of you am I burning alive? Probably all of you. Well, we've got two. We've burnt two alive. They're not really strong, are they? I don't think they were expecting a fight. Lol, detect life. Can I detect? You don't have enough magicka. Hang on, ma'am. I'm recharging my magic. We'll wait here for a bit. Hang on. Let me change so I can get a shield up. There we are. There we go. That way we can at least recharge our shield at the same time. And there they go as well. And hello, David. How are you going? This feels kind of good. I'm glad Painted Dizzy. There you go. We burned 3 women to death. So that was delightful, wasn't it? We can pretend they're witches and we're doing something morally correct. You come between me and my coffee and you'll regret it. You and I, Deco, are very similar minds on this matter. Yes, actually, that's a good question. Do you have, like, with your coffee, do you use, like, instant coffee or do you, like, brew it yourself type thing? Like a favorite brand? I use instant coffee, the Moccona, which is my favorite. Not as long as it doesn't taste bad. That's fair. Actually, to be honest, the worst coffee I've ever had was when I went to America. And it was from the Starbucks, was the worst coffee I had because it was incredibly weak. Because I like my... So, actually, how do you like your coffee, Deck? And everyone else as well who drinks coffee, how do you like your coffee? Because I have mine just black. So, when they make weak coffee, it's very evident. So there's 6 eras so far. The Dawn era, basically with the universe was being created. The Merethic era, when the political landscape was being developed. The First era, when history started to be recorded more precisely. Then the Second era, lots of political instability here. The Third era, the first 4 test games took place during this time. And the Fourth era, Skyrim. Oh, cool. Excellent. I like that. So there's been 6 eras. Okay. Rightio. And we are in the Third era. Okay. You use instant too? It's just so much quicker. Great coffee. Good coffee. Yes, coffee is good. Someone told me American coffee tasted like sewer water. It is. It for what I experienced it was just much weaker to what I was used to. By Azura, the grand champion. Have you heard what happened to Kvatch? Hello, ice cold ice cube. How are you going? We have not even touched the main mission. It's hilarious. We're still meant to go to Kvatch and we've just done everything else. I use Death Wish coffee and it's really strong, but you like lots of cream, David? I like that. I've actually, like Death Wish, I think there was I've heard of a brand like that down here that I haven't tried, but honestly, I 100% would if something was called Death Wish, just strong as all heck. I use Death with coffee and it's really strong, but I like a lot of Yep. The hero of Kvatch. We are definitely not the hero of Kvatch, yes, but how are you going? You are breathtaking Canu. I hope you're going well. It's black because I'm lazy and it's easier. Fair enough, Barry. And you use instant coffee, Painted Dizzy. I was in a Rick and Morty Facebook group once. I tried to show off a cool thermoclap and people in there just made fun of me, of my thumb and instant coffee. But bad in the community. Oh yeah, if Rick and Morty fans can get intense. I love Rick and Morty, but the fandom is not the best one out there, Painted Dizzy. It's actually interesting. Some people hate instant coffee and really go after it. I've never understood. Ah, mud crabs, terrible creatures. Ah, the mud crabs. So fun to use my spells on. After entering the farmhouse, I encountered Faustina, who tried to convince me to join in on their scheme. When I told her no, she yelled out the rest of the gang entered the room, fully armed and ready for battle. I had no choice but to kill them. I want to know...
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away.
Oh no, you guys were pretending to be a couple.
Gauguin and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch.
That would explain why he was like so gleefully explaining the hot women to
We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill
so
perfectly.
Excited to become a fake prostitute.
So much violence. But someone was bound
that would
to
have
get
been a
hurt
fun
sooner or
side
later.
quest. Imagine if, like, once a day, wouldn't that be a great side thing to have in the game? Once a day, you can lure a man from the tavern and steal his money, and that's just a side thing you can do once a day. That would have been brilliant. I hope there's a mod for that.
We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice.
Yes. Ignore the fact that we hideously burnt them to death.
Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities.
Won't they know since you're city guards?
And
like, isn't your job to walk around and be seen? Like, I just feel like it wouldn't matter. Let me just loot these corpses while you're here. Oh, there's a basement here. Oh my god, you guys had...
We have a lot.
No, go away. You're on my corpse. Thank you. Can I pick them up? So we're trying to get big and strong so we can pick things up. I can't quite yet. One day I'll be... Oh, that's not a great angle, is it?
Hello.
Heard any news lately?
Sure, you guys. You guys have your little cheap wine. The goblets. Oh my god, there's so much cheap wine. It's actually a really lovely room. I would take my clothes off if I was taken here. This is a nice room. Would you guys take your clothes off if you were lured here? Like, it's quite nice. It's not a hovel, is it? Let's go into the basement. The worst coffee I've ever had nearly killed me. I was in year 11 at this girl's house. I had spent the night and we both had school the next day. We stayed up watching a TV show all night. She decided to make me a coffee. The coffee tastes like dead rat blood and shit. But I couldn't say anything. Anyways, I was sick for days afterwards. What did she make it out of? Oh my god, Deck. That would have been soul crushing. Like, you get the coffee and it's just this awful, undrinkable mess, and you're like, why would you give this to anyone, let alone me? Did you not like my opinions on the TV show? Ooh, no. We don't do that here. We don't do that here because we have spells for that. I don't have enough magic. What do you mean I don't have enough magicka? It's full. I can see it. It says it's full. Lying to me. Fine, I'll just take... Oh, there's some nice clothing here. We could dress up our orc. Let me take your money. What is that? Like, Loki, what is that? Prize Metator horn? Heck yeah. I want that. 9 gold. And this is a letter. I can't wait to see you tonight. My every day is spent thinking about when we will be together. Soon we'll be married and we can be together forever. Your true love. Well, I'll take that. Jeff can take it out and read it sometimes and pretend that she's loved. That would be great. Oh! That might be... Oh, that makes no sense. Is this just an easy lock? That's just an easy lock. Okay, hang on. What the heck's happening? It's not letting me... Like, we're casting that, but it's not... Okay, that's fine. Let's just wait an hour and see what happens. And hello, Dad Makes Sense. How are you going? What have I missed here? Being a side hoe for a side hustle in Oblivion. Sounds like a good put in the CV. Exactly, it'd be great. If I wanted to get into like the Thieves Guild or something, that would be great. I could go to the Thieves Guild and be like, yo, look at all this stealing I've already done. Aren't I fantastic? Did it stop you from finishing the coffee? That's the true question, isn't it, Dad? Makes sense. Did it stop you? I was trying to get with this girl and she made me the worst screwdriver the world has ever seen. How did she mess up that drink? Just vodka and Tang. Oh my god. Like, just the orange Tang? That's not a screwdriver. That's flavored vodka. Well, we've run out of lockpicks. I didn't want it anyway. That's fine. We'll leave this area then. I don't know why it's not letting me get through that thing when I have magic. That's a bit weird. We need more max mana. Even our easy one though painted dizzy, but okay, excellent. All right. She made for me and I had to pretend it wasn't the worst thing I've ever put into my body because I was trying to impress. Oh my god, like that moment you're like, I love it. And she's like, do you want another one? And you're like, just the vodka, thank you. How much magic of the spell uses? Oh, that's what I was thinking, Electro. But the thing is, like, so just very quickly, because I'm very, very, very confused. So,
sorry.
You don't have enough magic, so that's fine. We can't use the hard lock to open it, right?
Can't talk right now.
But we have the easy lock spell. So why is it not operating? Because that's just easy, yeah? So in theory, if I have that, should that not be unlocking it? Because that's how I've done it every other time. That's what's got me a little bit confused there. I did not, though, Electro check it before I got it. I just greedily saw don't have to lockpick and snatched it up, as I foolishly did. Gonna make another the stove coffee soon. Fair. Are you missing the... You reckon I'm... It's glow...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, well, we got the chest. I was just missing it. That's perfectly fine. We put all our things away for no reason at all.
Sorry, can't talk right now.
We're seeing the table, not the chest. This is... You are correct. That's why Barry is best mod. Barry is just like, Talos, you're just shooting your spell at... You're trying to unlock a table. There's nothing to unlock. And I'm just like, why won't this unlock? Oblivion takes place during what's supposed to be the third golden age of the Empire. The Empire of Cyrodiil has formed and reformed 3 times over the eras. 2 of the empires were during the first era, and the one in the middle of the second one actually triggered the second era, with the third empire is the one right now in the third era. Okay. Ingesting poison is pretty... Well, no, Dad makes sense. That is true. If you were to ingest poison in front of me, I would be mildly impressed. Actually, what was it? Have you guys ever been impressed by something...
Every day you get closer to becoming a supervillain.
And you didn't realize it was something that impressed you, and you kind of like sit there after you've been impressed and you're like, that shouldn't have impressed me so much. Because I had that happen to me the other day. Well, basically what happened was someone sent me a picture, and it was just a picture of their like computer setup because they were trying to show me something that was in the room, but I thought they had one of those steering wheel things for video games, like for car games. And I found myself wildly impressed. And I don't know why, but there was this moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this is such an impressive, you've got all these gaming things. And then it wasn't what I thought it was. And I was like, why were you so impressed by that? I was like, am I just easily impressed by things? Like people are just like, I've got gaming gear. And I'm like, you have my impressedness. Congrats. Let me just check what quest we are on a quest. So I want to go down the well. Hang on a second. There's a well that we can go down. This one. Well for Dietzen. Okay. We're going over here. Makes you want to smack your head against the table. Just smack it through. Something I already... Funny that I could Uber a coffee or go to the survey, but not wasting my money on something I already have. And Deck, it would also probably be cold by the time they brought it to you. That would also be very annoying. Isn't that Ozzy? Isn't that? Have you finished that show yet, Ozzy? Out of curiosity, it's so good. Because I've not wanted to spoil it for you. If you want to watch a great mini-series kind of doco thing, watch Shoddy Cast Elder Scrolls or... Oh, thank you, Deck. Okay, it's perfect. I've actually been wanting to try and find something that would give me some nice lore on it. So that is great. Barry, would you mind making a note of that for me, please? I watched a seagull eat an entire burrito supreme in one bite. It didn't die, so I was very impressed. Dear Lord! What? where did the bird would be more burrito than bird at that point. No, have you guys seen the pelicans, have you guys seen the pelicans eating the seagulls? It's absolutely terrifying. I'm looking for a well. I'm doing a poor job of looking for the well, but I am looking for it. Doors are also pretty weird in Elder Scrolls as they're very much extinct. Okay, excellent. Your stupidity and willingly consuming my poison transcends human comprehension. I am all strong. Exactly, Dad, makes sense. Sometimes when someone does something incredibly stupid, you just get a little bit impressed. It's like, you know what? I'm surprised at how well you did that. Good job, you. Oh. This would explain a lot. There we go. Onwards we go. You loved it. Excellent, Aussie. The end was so good. Thank you so much, Barry. The end was so... And just Reagan the entire time. Reagan is my OTP. She's so good. Oh, okay. So I want to go out back. Shoddycast explains everything without boring you. That is great. Because, like, I guess that's one of the biggest struggles with anything. Because I'm also trying to find something now with Lord of the Rings lore. Because I just realized how woefully I don't understand much in it. And the issue, like, I definitely find with Warhammer, when I'm trying to learn about Warhammer, it's so hard to find people who are able to give you information in a way that actually holds your attention. Because
Don't you have somewhere else?
So much of it is just... so many people just sort of explain things without... like, that's in that monotone voice, and it's so hard to get your attention. Extinct races are running a trend in Elder Scrolls. Snow elves, dwarves, and aliens, heartland elves. They just like killing them off, I take it, Lemons? They're just like, we're done with this species now. Goodbye. Where is your blasted well? Oh, there's the well. Ooh. I assume homeless people live here. Oh, it's beggars. They can have the apple. That's fine. I don't actually take the apple from... This cannot be locked. You need a key. Oh my god. Who do I need to speak to get the key? Let me just go... I need to get to the... well, from Dietzen. Is Dietzen in here then? I assume he is. You also give it a second there, Lemons? That's excellent. I'm very pleased. Okay, that's two people who are like, Shoddycast is definitely worth it. So I want to give a Tio core this quest, but it would spoil the first time you do it. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm looking for this Dietzen guy. Murder. Yep, I love that. If anyone is actually into musicals, that murder is from the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde musical, which is absolutely amazing. There's a version of it on YouTube for free, and if you like musicals and you like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, it's so good. It's such a good one. And they're broken up to 15-minute episodes. Oh, that's good. So that's like, you can kind of like consume it like over breakfast or something. You don't just get trapped there. Because I fell asleep to Shoddycast, he has the voice of the gods. Oh, nice. Much easier to pay attention to than a Lotor. Always feels less jimbly jambly in your face fantasy. True. I guess especially with Lord of the Rings, since it created effectively fantasy. It had a lot of more just everything, just scattershot. Your corkboard is full. I can't put together another story with item description and loading screen. So someone explain Dark Souls to me would be nice. That's fair. That's the great thing. When other people like know information, you're like, can you just explain this to me? Just discovering how you can play sounds. Well, have fun, Painted Dizzy. The in-game book you can find in the games are also good for the... Yes, I've been reading a couple of them here and there when I come back into the game. Because I often will sell things off-stream because it's a little bit boring if we just do a stream of me selling. So I often do it off-stream. And I have read a few of them. They're quite nice. I do like the lore being given that way. Wow, there's a nonce of a weirdly complicated lore. The Lusty Orgonian Maid. That sounds like a book, Greg, in there. Totally do, Lemons. Do recommend, and I'll get Barry to note it down. Barry's like, oh god. Recommend away. So, Mage's Guild.
Our hall doesn't offer much in the way.
Oh, no, I want the key. Do you have recommendations?
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't... He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. Do be careful. I'd hate to... Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. Oh. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Sure. Goodbye. Buoyancy added. Buoyancy added. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is good.
Please
save the game.
save the
yes,
game.
Excellent. Shall do. I shall save the game. Going to do that. Here is our lovely save. So we're not saving over 47 because it's Barry's favorite number. We're not saving over 69 because funny internet number. And I really like the film 101 Dalmatians, so we're not saving over that one yet. So I'm going to run out of saves is basically what I'm saying. So that should be fun. I sent you a link. Oh, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Deck. That's a real book. That's a real book in Skyrim, Greg. Oh my god. And you can read it like it's actually written. That's amazing. I'm also in Oblivion. Also in Oblivion. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Okay, down to the well, everyone.
That's a trap.
Yes, this does feel like. Oh, hang on. Did I? She gave us buoyancy, right? Water breathing. Yeah, I might do that. Ooh. I'm gonna drown to death, aren't I? Oh, hey, buddy! Ooh, ring of burden. Oh my god, it weighs so much. I don't... Oh god, why would I want that ring? Oh god. I found the ring of burden and should return it to... I can't! I'm over encumbered. Hang on. Wait, you... Take it back. Ring of... Take that. Okay, hang on. I will be back. Can I get out? Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, this is fine. How do... Oh no. How do I get out of here? Uh-oh. We're not going to drown. That's fine. I would have thought... It must be that way. I must be doing this wrong. Can I... I can't swim up it. Oh, hang on. Is it just a case of I need to... There it is. Okay, I just need to get the angle right. You say it was underwhelmed. The last thing Gurney made is a real book. Yes, Skyrim Erotica. I prefer picture books. It would have just been better if there were pictures of it, you know? Hang on, I'm just gonna go to the gear. So I can just put... I can put some stuff in here for now, can't I? And then I'll come back for it, and that should be fine. So I need to get off 100 weight, so 150. Oh, it weighs so much. So just take everything. I don't need my weapons on me right now. And I'll come back for this. Is that 150? That would be... Yes, that should be enough. Okay. I will be back. We're going back to the thing. I hope that's there. So otherwise I'm screwing myself. This is totally fine. Should have cost the thing before you jump off. Before I jump. So let me just jump down here. And we'll get the ring of burden. We'll take that. Goodbye. Swimming through. Oh god, where? No, we just did this. Hang on. I don't really think I needed the water breathing, did I? At the end of that. I know the first time you did this one. Like, was it just it wouldn't let you get back out? Or like, because you had like the thing and it was like, oh god. So, and return it to Falcare. Where is Falcare? I think he's down here. Falcare, are you down here? Would you like to... Oh, it's not locked. Oh, I want that skill so much. I'll leave it for now. Oh, he's got paintbrushes. What else does he have around here? Broom, bed. Because this is always locked whenever I come down. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, I'm taking his soul gems. And I guess I'll just, since it is Falcare's area, I'll just wait here. And he should appear. All for a ring. Exactly, just strip myself just to get this ring. And he also has Fallout lore as well. Oh, okay, that's very cool. You panicked and smoked too much weed and just drowned. You're like, oh god, what do I do? Well, this is an option. Falcare, where are you, dear? I've already robbed you blind. I need you now. Come here, sir. I've got a ring for you. Work for me even on the other channel. Why don't follower emotes work for you even on other channel? That's odd, Painted Dizzy. So, like, it just will not let you click them at all.
Still alive. I was worried.
Follower emotes are I think they're working. I wonder if, that's across the board. Are you... Nope, you're Onta. I want Valkyr, who apparently is just not here, and we're just gonna have to wait some more for him. I wish I could jump over that banister easily. Alright. I know that he comes out here eventually, so we'll just keep waiting. Another 7 hours. Follow the... Yes. Oh, that would be smart. What an Electro. Thank you. Oh, good lord. Jeff. Follow remotes are only on this channel. Oh, okay. So the follow remotes just work... Yeah, I obviously that was a bit of a new thing when that came out, wasn't it? Is he... Let me go back to here. Okay, so he's up there. Thank you, Electro. I always just forget that the little arrow does point at them. Where is this chap? Is he outside? Dude, where are you? No, he's in there. Is he... It says he's in this location. But he's definitely not, unless he's downstairs in this location. Like, I should be... Oh, hang on.
Good day.
Oh, do I want to talk to... Hey, go away.
Goodbye.
I don't happen to want to talk to her. Oh, yes, because of the body.
Something's
Right.
happened while you've been gone, associate. It may affect your recommendation.
Bring a burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke
Oh my
on
god.
his part.
Dear lord. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much, Deck. And that's as many books as you can recommend, Lemon. Ah, nice. Thank you for that. The Three Thieves, the Black Arrow series. And so these are all proper books, right? That are in the things. Okay. But they don't show up in regular emote section. Oh, so they don't show up in the regular emote section painted Dizzy. Interesting. Okay. I actually just realized I don't think I'm part of any channel that put follow emotes on Twitch. So I've never actually used emotes in another person's... Like, I've used emotes in other people's Twitches, but not the follower emote. So I've actually not seen if it appears in a different section. The Black Arrow series, the best. So these are like proper in-depth books, these big ones. A face that's a orc, but also takes the time to make her eyeshadow. I know, right, Greg? Like, she takes some time. She's a lady. Okay. They just don't show up. Okay. But they don't work for you. Weird painted Dizzy. That's so odd. They're just called the books, but they're just short stories. Oh, okay, excellent.
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried
Did you
about
kill him?
and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly.
What did you do?
He was furious when I told him I'd help you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought
he has a very emotive face for a lizard.
He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out.
Dear Lord.
I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
should check his room in the living quarters.
That's why it's
If you
unlocked.
see the
Oh,
note
I just
or
robbed him
anything
blind.
else unusual, let me know.
Oops.
I'll gladly send it to the council.
Oh god, I probably shouldn't have just stolen everything from him. That's fine. There's no evidence of a recommendation in Falco's room, but I found black soul gems. I should take them to Steve immediately. No, but I want them.
What's this? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right,
Look at her sad
I'll just take
face.
these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council.
That way you can say
Now,
you've read 35 books this month. That's true, Greg.
Recommendation?
That's
Very
true.
well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council.
We
In
still
light
get
of
to
the
kill him?
circumstances,
Excellent.
I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Okay, excellent. So he's...
Good day.
No, my soul gems, ma'am. I was so happy when I saw those. I was like, heck yeah. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. Oh god, yes, thank god. I thought for a second our stuff was gone and I was like, oh no. And now let's put our clothes back on. I've been naked a lot tonight, haven't I, actually, now that I think about it? Like, I've just been stripping her. Here we are. Here are your clothes. And fire shield. Constant effect. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make ourselves have a fire shield. I want to be on fire constantly. I now can breathe underwater, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Oh, they don't work for everyone. Friends is to unfollow or follow, but I don't want to mess up on the followage. That's fair, Painted Dizzy, yeah. Prostitute and training. Exactly, Greg. Prostitute and training. Step 1, take your clothes off. Let's make sure we have this guy here, and let's just have a quick look at our little quests here. Oh, I overheard a rumor that everyone wants to sell a manor here in Anvil that is selling it cheap. I should go find him and see what he has to offer. Wait, so are they selling cheap? We're poor now, though. Anvil, I need to speak with Arrow and the Brins north of Anvil. What? I suddenly have all of these quests about buying a house. Where is the... You know what? That's fine. No one's... Everything is in Anvil. Everything. Let's just go... We're gonna go back to Anvil, because that's where we'll end up. I sent thing to Discord for the sake of context. Gwemmer means dwarf. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lemons. So, with that completed quest here, agreed to send a letter recommendation to the Arcane University. Oh, okay. So I just need to go find another... If I want to continue the mage thing, I need to go on. What we actually were meant to do, 2 hours ago when we got into the game, other than buying the hovel that we now have, was I wanted to try and start a Fighters Guild thing. So let's see if we can find a Fighters Guild here, so I can actually talk to somebody and start the next part. Jessen Sextius house. Okay, Gogan's house. Gogan's house. Oh yeah, that guy. Where is the fighter guild? There is a fighter guild here, right? I love that, like, there's the maid. Fighter guild. Okay, so yes, we do have a fighter guild, so that's brilliant. That was, I think, we'll just go to the main gate. Let's go there. Okay. We have not leveled up today, Greg. We're still level 4. So we've just stayed as level 4 for now. It was here. Oh my god, we're so close. Okay, brilliant. Yes, everyone, we'll finally do some more. We'll actually do some more quests. This game, I can see why this game takes so long to do, because there's so many options. And like, what is this? This is number 8. This is our 8th time doing Oblivion. So that is like many hours, and we've barely done the main quest, and we're still just level 4. Like, look at us, Jeff Orc level 4. Our class is Jeff Chaos, by the way. We made our own class. Okay, you.
Yes?
Oh, rumors?
I heard that Velwyn Benaris is trying to sell off Benaris Manor.
Oh, that sounds cool, but we just spent all our stuff. So I'm looking for someone to give me a quest. Hello. Do you want to give me a quest now that I've woken you up? Anvil.
I'm from Morrowind, north coast of Varden.
I didn't ask about that, did I? I asked about Anvil, ma'am. What about you? Hello, Rufus.
I'm Rufrius Venetius.
Rufrius.
Fighters Guild hand-to-hand trainer.
Oh, nice. Anvil Chapel Attack. I'm just starting a different side quest.
Center of the city.
Nobody
saw anything.
This is at least 15 hours of main quest. Exactly, Lemons. We've done 15 hours of just avoiding that. Fighters guilds and mages guilds tend to be next to each other in each city. Okay, cool. So just if I find one, I'll find the other easy. Excellent. Slap the baldy. Anvil.
You're not from around here, are you?
What gave it
Just
away?
a warning. Be careful if you go swimming. It's the slaughterfish. They'll swarm you.
Oh, well, that's a nice hint.
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can.
Okay, so there is a... I want the next quest. I'm just going bed by bed, waking everyone up. Sten the Ugly.
What can
a
I
name.
do for you?
He's probably one of the less hideous characters in the game.
I'd like to get my hands on... Take care.
Let me wake you all up. Hello.
What can I do? The prophets?
I think they just want me to look into that chapel attack. Well, now that I've woken everyone up, I have realized the time, so we probably should start wrapping up about now. Okay.
Go hurt something.
Go hurt something. I will, ma'am.
Every day edge closer to becoming a supervillain.
Indeed. So let's just go upstairs and see if we can bother anyone up here as well. Sten's preferred light. It's really dark. Sten's preferred light. Exactly. When you're called something the ugly, darkness is your friend. Mojo. Hey, Mojo. You have a master up here, Mojo. that I could be like, yo, give me more mission. Ooh. Is this... Oh, it's not stealing. Oh, we can look cool. Hang on. Let's dress up. That will be nice, won't it? Hang on. Steal. Ah, yes! Brilliant. Even better than before. There is no breastplate, though. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? We probably want to actually protect the chest area. Nope, nothing in here, and those are locked. Okay, well... There we go. Now we look like a true adventurer. In our greaves here. Hello, is there anyone? Oh, good, a person sleeping. Hello. This just wakes up over your bed. How's it going?
Well met.
Advancement!
You've done well so far.
There we go. It was the last guy we talked to. When you wake everyone for fun. Poor fighters, good people. They're all going to woken up before she goes upstairs to talk to someone. Exactly. Before I go up to talk to someone higher. I definitely will, Deck. I definitely will check it out. And glad I got to stay in stream longer than I usually, but I could have to go. No problem at all, Lemons. Thanks so much for dropping by. Okay.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of...
Right, so I'm gonna have to go find... Oh, contract, yeah.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better.
Right, well, that's where we will start the next stream of Oblivion. We'll open it up on killing rats. So that should be fun. So let's save the game here on our 104th. There we go. Save that. Well, that was fun. A nice chaotic mess, wasn't it? Let me just pull you guys up over here. So yeah, that we'll come back when we jump back into this again next. We'll start doing the fighters one. So we'll do the rats. I have absolutely no idea when we're actually going to when we're actually going to do the main quest, because I honestly thought we were going to do it this week, but we're getting very sidetracked, and I'm all here for it. There's just so much in this game. I am very much looking forward to checking out Shoddycast, Deck and Lemons as well. So thank you for and the books as well that you've recommended there, because that will be interesting. Because I want to I do want to get to know the lore of the game, because there's just so much in there, and it's it's a very, very nice world, isn't it, the Elder Scrolls? So I'm very keen to get invested into it. I'm actually having so much fun in this. Has anyone here played the Elder Scrolls, the online MMO? Because I mentioned it a bit earlier, and I've heard very, very good things about it. And Shasta, thank you so much for the follow. That's very awesome of you.
I am touched by your
the
support.
lusty Argonian maid is lore. That's true, Greg. If it exists there, it is lore. I 1000% am going to read the lusty. Maybe I'll read out the lusty Argonian maid for us all on next stream. I'll find a copy for us, and that can be a story that we all get to read together. That way, we all have read it. You did Sphinx? What did you think of it? And Deck, you reckon the MMO is okay? And you've played about 1,500 hours of it, Greg. Okay, so you're a fan. It's really good, Sphinx. Okay. And Painted Dizzy, you're like not a fan of it. Okay, because it's I'm trying to find. Oh, the music just stopped, so it's me shouting into the darkness. Let me put on some music that doesn't fit the theme at all. It's kind of stale. You and a friend wasted about 30 hours. More like World of it's more like World of Warcraft. Do you mean, Deck, like you like World of Warcraft more, or it's gotten stale like World of Warcraft? Because I did play a lot of Warcraft when it was there. Because I've been trying to find a game that I can jump into in and out, like just in my spare time, a little bit easier than a lot of story-based ones. And I kind of miss having an MMO, because I used to have I used to play SWTOR, so Star Wars, the Old Republic, that game. Which is a fantastic MMO. I played it to death. And World of Warcraft is fun, but I really feel like I needed a friend to play that. Like, it's funner with a friend, and I don't have anyone who like wants to play World of Warcraft with me. But I've heard that Elder Scrolls, you can play that by yourself and still have a lot of fun. Because I love MMOs. It's just, you know how like you kind of get it, it's either fun with someone or it's just, if you like, SWTOR was great because you could just play it by yourself. There was so much story and it was so well done that you didn't need another person. Whereas with World of Warcraft, I definitely feel like you do. I've got to say though, every couple of months, I usually end up re-downloading it, playing it again, and then just getting sad that no one's playing with me. Because I tried the Guild too. I tried that as an MMO. Has anyone played the Guild? So let me just, the SO plays like so it plays like Warcraft deck. Okay. I generally really liked it. There's endless content, like an ungodly amount of side missions. See, like that, so far you guys are selling it to me. +1 Sphinx. Okay, you guys are so far selling it to me. ASO is not one of those games. One of those games, like one of those games that you can just play by yourself, or I prefer just run around and do side quests by myself. I don't really play with other people. Yeah. Because that you guys are definitely selling it to me. Thank you, Taliesin, and thank you, Barry. Thank you all for making Comfortable welcome. I'm so glad, Painted Dizzy, that we were able to make you feel a bit better. And again, thank you so much for trusting me enough to, and the chat as well enough to open up about how you're feeling. I actually do really appreciate you, Painted Dizzy, when you do manage to drop by, and I appreciate even more that I appreciate you and the community as well so much for making you feel comfortable enough to be able to open up. And I do hope that we were able to, like you said, to just bring you some comfort when things get hard, because I do know that, like, I know myself, life just kind of sucks sometimes, and sometimes you need to go somewhere where you just feel okay. So yeah, I do hope, Painted Dizzy, that maybe after sleep or something like that, everything feels a bit better. I often find when I do get a sleep, it feels a bit better in the morning, but you know. To really enjoy SO, you really need other people. Oh, okay, Deck. So, Guild Wars, yes, thank you, Barry. Guild Wars, yes, that's what I mean, Barry. Thank you so much. That's what I mean. So Elder Scrolls Online, you do need other people. Okay, interesting. It's one of those games where you can jump in and out. You need to put the hours in and grind. But there's so many DLCs now and so much content to explore, I would just feel lost, so no. So it's probably a little bit too big. Okay, because I'm not, when I say jump in and out, yeah, like, it's not one of those games. When I say jump in and out, I do mean something that, like, a regular sort of thing. Like, I would be happy to grind in a game, in like an MMO or something, just if I felt like it was, like I was getting somewhere. I don't know. But okay, so sort of it's a great game, but if I could trick other people into playing it with me, that would be the key. Is that kind of the idea there? There's so many games always being released as well. I think there was over 1 million games released last year, and that number is just rising each year, which is insane. Like, you look in, I feel it's more pay to win now. That always sucks. Anything that becomes pay to win always just is like, no. I usually nope out of that quite fast. Long session, not just an hour or so. Oh yeah, is that what oh, okay, so Deck, so it's definitely something that if you go in, I can't just be like, I'm just going to be here for an hour. It would be like, I am here for 3 hours, and I barely got anything done. Okay. But fair. All right. Well, again, thank you all so much for jumping in and joining me on tonight's shenanigans. We got a house at last, everyone. At long last, we got a house. So that's absolutely brilliant. We can now store things there. Now we can, oh my god! We can collect the bones. We can collect all of the bones now, everyone. How brilliant is that? Yes, my dream from the first like episode, the first stream of this that we logged into can finally come true. I can have a house full of bones. Fantastic. Okay, that's an achievable goal. We're never doing the main quest, are we? It's going to be this time next year, and I'm going to be like, welcome back to, like, I'll be like, hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls part 543, and today we're doing the main quest, everyone. Excitement. It will just be one of those things. We'll never get the main quest done. I'll be like level 100 or whatever, and like they'll be like, and for your first quest you must destroy this orc, and I'm like, it's done. So that's going to be fun. I'm almost keen to see how much of the game we can do without ever doing the main quest. I gotta go back for the bones in the ship. Yes, Painted Dizzy, I do. Just have a pile of dead people outside your hovel. Exactly, Greg. It's a good signal to people. It says to people, I am a great mercenary. Look at my bodies. You know, I can show them off like trophies. I could find people in a pub and I could be like, would you like to look at my decapitation work? Here's one I prepared earlier. And I can just pull out the body and be like, look how nice that decapitation is. Or do you want a burn spell? Because it would be like a cooking show, but with corpses and their deaths. So that would go quite well, I think. You know, if I was a mercenary, like if I was looking for a mercenary and a mercenary could show me their work, I'd be very pleased. I believe that's well done. Thank you. And you've preserved the corpse quite well. That's very handy of you. But yes, thank you all so much for jumping in and joining me. And for chatting and helping out and the reminding that to look at the arrow, which I keep forgetting. And thank you so much to the people who do lurk and to the people who do watch my VODs as well. Super duper appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of the time zone, wherever you all are. And I'll see you next week on Tuesday for Jedi Fallen Order. Bye!